Hello, everyone. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yes. One of my subscribers sent me a gift. I was so excited when it came, and I said, you know what? I'm going to do an unboxing live so we all can see it at the same time. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Got my little envelope opener here. Yes, indeed. Hey, Jeremy. Hello again. Can you hear me? Okay. Awesome. How are you feeling? Did you get everything situated? Hey, Josh. How are you? I'm trying to get it open. And it's not Christmas and I'm receiving gifts. I declare. You know what? Van, how are you? Hey, Joe. How are you? I'm trying to get it open. And it's not Christmas time. So I'm excited. It's priority mail. I declare. So they paid to have it shipped for me, as well as paid for the items. I declare. Who would have thunk it that social media brings people together for the better good or greater good? I think it's awesome. Kudos to YouTube. I'm trying to get in there. Awesome, Joe. Thank you. I'm using my Yeti. I had it hooked up for the other channel, so I just decided to keep it hooked up. So, Van, how are you? Shall I just send you a message on Hangout? Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out. I'll check it out. Give me a moment, okay? I know. Yeah, she's past 1,000. She reached 1,000 before I did, I believe. But I don't know. You know what? I really don't pay that attention. There she is. Miss Gift Giver. I was going to say Miss America, but yeah, I ain't going to get in trouble on that one. Yeah, no. I know that's right. Just said you hang out. I'm more happy. I'm more happening than a turn signal in someone's car. Oh, okay. Oh, Josh. Okay. I don't know, but okay. Yeah, she hit 1,000 in a while. I mean, not in a while. It's soon, quick. Hey, Rick, how are you? All right, awesome. All right, thank you for just stopping by as well. Appreciate it. Man, I'm excited. I declare. I remember Miss G. She has given me gifts. Things from Miami. Uber Tampa has given me gifts from when they went to Orlando, Florida, Walt Disney. Oh, look at this. Oh, the details. It's awesome. And look how she taped it. Come on now. You know, say no tampering whatsoever. I declare. It's a pretty card. I see the color. Wow, look, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh. If that's not, look, come on now. Do you see the glitter? Do you look? Hold on. Can you see what I see? Is that better? Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you. Man, it says thank you. Okay, I'm going to open it. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, it says Chelle Heart. It says there are so many things to thank you for, and you're always adding even more. Oh my gosh, Tita, thank you so much. Love you to pieces, Chelle. Love always, Tita. Come on now, look at this. Duncan, I know that's right. Oh, it's $25. Oh, I didn't see that part. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Look, thank you. Come on. Isn't that cute, guys? Thank you so much, Tita. I will cherish this for sure. Absolutely. I know you didn't have to do it, but I do appreciate you. I really do. And here's another gift here. Look at that. Look at the details, guys. Come on. Look at the, come on here. Can we say color coordinated? Can we say color, come on, look at this. Can we say color coordinated? I'm just saying, can we do this? This is adorable. Oh, oh my gosh, wow. Wow, look, I like this. Can you see it? There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love the detail, Tita. This is awesome. I really love it. I thank you for all the gifts that has been sent to me, the monetary gifts, as well as particular items, because you didn't have to do it, and I appreciate you thinking about me and showing your appreciation and your love for me. I do appreciate that. I really do. How can we send you something for Christmas? Could you possibly let me email you again? That would be a great gift from you. I would thank you very preciously if you could do something, if we could do something for you. Josh, we will see. I'm not a woman that is easily persuaded once I block you. To unblock you. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Look at that. Yes. And no, I'm not regifting. Yes, indeed. Oh. Oh, wow. I haven't had this kind. Let's see here. Oh, it's fresh linen. I'm going to put it in the car. I am going to put it in my car for sure. Thank you, Tita. Thanks again. I really don't even want to get rid of this. I like the color. I love bright colors, guys. I just love it. It just helps with my mood to see. I do like some bright colors here and there. All right, let me read. Let me read before I open up the other one. It feels so good. It's soft, too. No, she's not saying that. She knows that sometimes I, drive for Uber. And you know how we got to make sure our car is, I mean, I like to do it in general, just for me. But, yeah, she had the right thing in mind. All right, let's see here. How can we send something? All right. Okay, let's see. But we're gooder now. Yeah, we're gooder. But let me, it takes a while. It's like once I open up to people and they did not treat me properly, if you will, and I shut them out, it takes a while for me to let them in again. So that's why it's always good to cherish the individual when they're in your company and when they're in your presence, because we don't know how individuals deal with heartache and disappointment, or being shocked, or like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he or she did this. So just bear with me. Okay, Josh? We've learned our lesson. It wasn't no one but you. What do you mean we? Marion had nothing to do with it. Marion is awesome. She is the queen. We are awesome people. I know you are awesome people. Absolutely. And you have approved. Yeah, absolutely. Uber driver needs. Yeah, they sure do. Is it the best? Awesome. I haven't tried this one, but I will. That's for sure. Exactly, a car wash. Yeah, I got to get mine done. I like to keep it together. I really hate tearing this off. Yeah. Hold on now. This is so cute. Hold on. Maybe it's a note here. Hold on. Hold on. What in the world? This looks good. I can't even see it all, but for what I'm feeling, feels nice. Hold on. Let me get in here. If this is not love packaging, you tell me what it is. If this wasn't detailed, come on. November the 18th, 2019. Dear Chelle, with a heart, thank you for being the person you are. Oh my gosh, Tita, don't make me cry. Tita, I was doing good. Oh my gosh. I was doing good, girl. All right. I'm so grateful to have met you. Love, Tita. These are kind words from a stranger. You know what I mean? And to be thankful for me being me. And like I always say, I can only be me. That's all I know how to be is me. And for you to appreciate it, I appreciate you for that. I really do. And I think of the times when I tried to commit suicide, didn't think anyone loved me, didn't think my family loved me, and they loved me to pieces. But in my mind, I didn't see it. But I'm glad I did not kill myself. I'm glad that I'm still here. And just to see things such as this as well. And you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do this. Look at that. Come on. Strength and dignity. I was doing so good. As soon as I saw the letter and started reading it, that was it. That was it. Oh my gosh, it's a diary. My sister gave me my first diary. Now this will be my third one. And I have such a history in those diaries. The thoughts that I've had over the years, the goals, the questions I had for God, all kinds of information. And now I got another one that I can actually fill and date and zip up and hide for safekeeping. Tita, I do appreciate you. You didn't have to do this. If you wouldn't, I have never done this. I still feel the same about you. And you're a wonderful person. Always know you're a wonderful person. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being you. And I thank you so much. I was doing good. I was doing good. I was doing good. This is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You just never know. I'm keeping everything. I'm putting it back. We'll put it right back there. Look at the penmanship. If this was not thought out, man, thank you, Tita. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you as a human being. If I never, ever see anything like this ever again, even before this, you had a place in my heart. I appreciate you. I think you represent strength. You represent a blessing. You represent a miracle. And that's what I see in you when I've talked to you, when we did that collab and you shared your story. about your health and your history about being on drugs, and to look at you now and to see the fight that you have in yourself. I can learn from that. I can learn from that. And I think we all can learn from one another to fight. Whatever. If it's something that you want, fight for it. Never give up. It might be hard. It might be a struggle. You might feel like you're alone. But fight. Definitely fight. Never ever give up. If you want to live a better life, fight for it. And that's the journey I'm on. I want to be better. I want to do that. So when I see you, teacher, that's what I see. And you're an awesome, awesome, awesome person. And I thank you for being just the way you are. Man. Yeah. This is, look at that. I can do one of these numbers. That is, oh my gosh, that's adorable. I like this. This is so cute. Tita, thank you. Oh, I was doing so good. I was talking to myself. I said, Chelle, you better, don't do it. Don't do it. Just, hold it together. But that letter, that did it for me. That done did it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me go back to the chat room. Chelle and Tita are YouTube treasures. Oh, thank you, Doc Row 1. Thank you so much. Tita says, Chelle, you are so much to all of us. Wow. I wish I was there to give you a hug. Absolutely, Tita. Absolutely. Chelle's okay. LOL. Just kidding. Whatever, Uber and Tampa. Thank you. I needed that. Oh my gosh. You just don't know. You don't know. Don't know what's always behind a smile, Just never know. Never know. But I appreciate it. I really do. From the bottom of my heart, Tita, thank you so much. And we love you the same. Absolutely, Tita. And great success on your channel. You're doing really well. And you're showing that you have a backbone. Because I've been in the bushes in some of those lives that the individuals that you talk about on your channel, and it's quite interesting. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I write down my feelings. Yeah, because I have two. I want to say I have two. I have a pink one and a brown one, and then this is my third one. Yeah. That is very nice. Okay, Josh said, how could someone as wonderful as you, with all the wonderful things you say and do, not feel loved? We love you, Chelle, so much. Blessings, sister. If you need anything, just ask. That's so kind of you, Josh. So kind. I'm in a better place now, but 2017, yeah. June, yeah. Absolutely. Wipe your tears, baby. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you, Tita, so much. Y'all, I got to go pick up someone awesome. Love you, Chelle, man, Tampa, Doc Road 1, Jeremy, everyone. I know that's right. Thank you so much, man. Guys. Oops, that was loud. I appreciate every last one of you. Every last one of you. And what I appreciate the most is your heart. Your heart. Because what's in your heart, it shows. Okay, Marion thought of it as well. Oh, thank you, Marion. Thank you so much. Oh, God has sent us a blessing. Oh my gosh, Josh, I declare. Hugs to everyone. Exactly. Yo, man, Tampa, he will keep me grounded. Yeah. He gonna start saying, oh, she about to cry. Let me say something. Let me break it. Let me just change this mood real quick. I declare. Woo, that was good. I know, cyber group hug, right? We are the world. Whip, whip. Yeah, how about that, right? Hmm. I was in Merlin. We'd do lunch. Exactly. Exactly. The three of us. Absolutely. Man. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. That was awesome, guys. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. I'm looking forward to going to work tomorrow. Can you believe it? I'm looking forward to it. I said it. I said that to my mom when I was in church, and she said, "Did you say you're looking forward to going to work tomorrow?" I was like, "Yeah." I said, "I'm gonna fight this. I'm going to show up every single day. I'm going to attack every call, meaning I'm going to answer every call, and I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do what I was taught, and I'm going to control the call. I'm going to set expectation for the customer, and I'm going to keep it flowing. I'm going to keep it flowing. And that's my mindset is fight, fight. And that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to fight. Yes, indeed. I need some more water. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, that hit the spot. That was good. So what are you guys up to? You should have seen the van parking lot this morning. I have never seen it prior to that. Prior it. Hold on. I've never seen it prior to today or today. Okay. We used to just go direct to the warehouse. Oh, for Amazon. The day we met at the lot. Oh wow. But there was 400 sitting there this morning, getting ready for the deliveries holiday. A cup of tea or something. Okay, maybe a donut or coffee. Yeah, I like the Dunkin' Donut gift card. That's really nice. I can use that. Absolutely. Wow, Uberman Tampa. That's interesting. Where let's see if I set it up this way. I don't know if I can do it. But man, that was nice. That was nice. Also, I've watched a lot of the videos in reference to Mandy. We can share a dozen. I can't do a dozen anymore. I used to. Oh my gosh. I used to just devour donuts like nothing. But I cannot eat that many now. I probably can get maybe two or three and be good. But anything beyond that, I'll be forcing it, believe it or not. Because like I said in my previous videos, I've had that gastric bypass, not gastric bypass, but the gastric sleeve, whereas my stomach is not the normal size, it's smaller. So I can't eat as much. But I'm learning even still that there is mind hunger and physical hunger. And a lot of times I eat or even ate because of mind hunger. But I had to take myself through a training of actually knowing how it feels to be hungry, like to really feel hunger pain. And that took a while for me to really recognize that. And now I know. So I eat to the point that it's like I can eat, like today, all I had was the miniature, what is it called? Chicken quesadillas from this morning. I only had one. I gave the other one away. And I had a small bag of chips. And that's it for, well, hold on. I did have a sliced cheesecake. And not too long ago, I had 3 French fries. And that was it for today. And I feel fine. I feel energized. I feel, it's like I'm trying to learn how to eat just for fuel and for nutrition versus overdoing it and feeling stuffed and feel like I need to go lie down, that kind of thing. I just want to be done with that. Oh, you did? What kind of salad did you make? I love salads. I like the arugula and leaves, the lettuce arugula, and what was the other one? I like the spinach leaves. I'll put that in my salad as well. Kale and I don't like the romaine lettuce because that's basically just water. How is everyone holding up with Mandy passing? I hate to bring it up, but just wondering. I didn't know her, right? I feel bad though. I was in her stream before. I'm sorry. Oh, no problem. What I'll put it this way: being able to hear her voice and to talk to her for that moment. Um, Eggs, blueberries, ham, cheese, radish. I like radish, onions, cottage cheese. You got me on the cottage cheese and croutons. Oh Lord, oh my gosh! I would probably take out the ham, but everything else, Lord have mercy. What kind of lettuce did you have with it? Mm, I can just see the eggs. I can see the fresh blueberries. I can see the cheese. What kind of cheese was it? Uh, Sharp. Oh, you did the romaine. Okay, I love radish. I love the radish. Onions. What white onions? The yellow onions. Oh, American. Okay, white onions, yellow, red onions. What color? I need. Look, I need details. I need details. The red one, it has more of a snap when you chew it. White and green. Okay. White and the green was okay. Oh, okay. Thanks. That's cool. Mm, I tell you. Oh my gosh. Um, let's see. Croutons. Did you have the croutons with garlic or were they the regular croutons? I used to eat croutons for like a snack, the whole bag. I tell you, it's just interesting. I declare. All right, Ben, I'm checking this out real quick here. Bear with me. Really? Oh, wow, Ben. Oh my gosh. Wow. You gonna start the new year with a new crew, huh? Oh wow, no day off this week. Oh wow, Ben. Wow, but you're hanging in there, right? You're moving forward. I mean, oh, you made cookies too? For everyone at work, you just go ahead now. I know that's right. I think they were playing. Okay. Irregular is better. Hold on. You love apples. We know you love apples. You love the Granny Smith, the red. What is it? Red Delicious. What's the other one? The Granny Smith. Okay. The Red Delicious, and there's a yellow one. Don't know that one. Can't recall that one. Um, yeah, I think it's like 5 apples, 5 types of apples. I need some help with cooking skills. Oh my process. Stouffer's. Oh my gosh, Josh, let me tell you. Have you tried the Stouffer's lasagna? I would say before 2013, I could devour 3 of them with no problem. Okay. And what stopped me is I realized how much sodium was in it. So I had to let it go. But I didn't do it right away. I would say it took me maybe 3, 6 months, maybe, to really just not do it anymore. But yeah. Okay. Just watch some of my videos to start. Don't eat that frozen. Yeah, there's a lot of sodium because the sodium is there to help preserve the food, So if you can go fresh, my nutrition said if you can't do fresh, then do frozen, but don't do processed or canned vegetables and stuff. So it's a process for sure. It's definitely a process. But back to Mandy. I enjoyed the conversation with her. I enjoyed her she was, I asked her how she was feeling, and she said it was rough. And you can hear it based upon her breathing and things of that nature. So for me to know that she no longer has to go through this anymore, that is what gives me comfort to my heart. I wouldn't want to be selfish to want her to stay here knowing what was going on with her. And she prepared us. If we look at her other videos when she first got the information from her doctor, she was preparing us for the possibility, but she also shared with us her hopes that she would be able to see her granddaughter be born, or her grand baby be born at the time. But now she knows the gender, but she wasn't able to be here to see it, the baby born. But she was preparing us, but she was doing the best that she could do. She was trying the treatments that the doctors came together and, said, let's give it a try. But, we're just trying. We're just going to see. And if it doesn't work, you know up front what's going to happen. So she was preparing us, and I've spoken with her many times. We'll call each other chit chat, or I would text her, and just to see how she was doing. It's like once a person opened up to me and tell me something such as that, I could not just go through my day and not check in here and there. I didn't do it every single month or every single day, because I know at times, like she shared with us, the medication that she was on, it would just wipe her out. Just walking from one place to another, it would just wipe her out. Excuse me. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was around that time. No. It was after. It was after. Because when I looked at the phone, it was about like 6:09, something like that. And then maybe 15 minutes later, you got out. Well, so what, you got to put a certain time down or something? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Wow. Really? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. That's true. Yeah. That's true. Yeah, I can see that. Absolutely. I declare. That's something else. I declare. Wow. Yeah, that's right. That's for sure. Hey, Quaker, how are you? Okay, now. All right, Air. How are you doing? I know, but my people, they understand, A lot of times I'm in demand. It's hard sometimes, I try to make time for everybody, you know. I declare. I declare it's one of those things. But yeah, back to Mandy. She definitely will be missed. I have a playlist that is a part of my intro for returning subs, I think it is, or returning subs. They, will see the playlist, and it has maybe about 9. I think it's like 9 videos of her, different segments in her life. And that was my way of showing my appreciation. I was going to do a video. Spanx fan, I know, right? Ah, you did it. Oh, let me see. Hold on. I had vegetable soup with my grandpops last week Thursday, and I didn't make a face at all. Wow, it had a little salsa, but it was good. Okay, we had 2 bowls. Nice. Okay, vegetable soup is good, especially this time of year. For me, I like soup. I like homemade soup. I like the potato soup. It's just the nice warm soups around this time of the year. Okay, Women Tim said I got your channel on my playlist of other channels to subscribe to. Oh, okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, so I the video I made once we talked, that was my outpouring. That was my cry of, just expressing how I felt at the moment, knowing that she is definitely is going to pass. But she don't have to go through anything anymore. She don't have to go through none of this anymore. And she was ready. She was ready. I was told that she stopped taking her medication and she stopped eating. So she was at that point where she was tired, Not that the medication was keeping her alive, not that the food was keeping her alive, because her health was just definitely just decreasing over time. But she was hanging in there as long as she could. Yep. She don't have to go through none of this no more. No more pain, nothing. Nothing, nothing. That's the way I see it. My grandpa said to us, see this? We all ate this for less than $4. Less than $4? What? Oh, okay. So you and Marion always eat out? Oh, wow. Vegetable soup. Less than $4. Hmm. Yeah. I think when it comes to money, Aldi's, okay. Okay. Oh, you got them from Aldi's. Wow. Okay. I've shopped at Aldi's maybe, hmm, I'm just going to be safe, about 5 times. It's not 5 times since they've been here. You can make a lot for $4 if you do it right. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. I just bought some peanut butter that was almost $4. And but it's just me, so it'll last long. If you're feeding more than yourself, sometimes that can be a little expensive. But when it's just you, it's not as bad. I know how to cook, but I lack skills. Okay. Need more training as it were at Uber and Tampa. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you take your time. You're gonna make some mistakes in the beginning, but you'll never know how good you can get if you stop. So it's good to keep practicing and practicing, and start small and build from it. I spend more on pit bulls than humans. Oh my gosh. Well, you do take care of your babies. I must say that. You do take care of them. You can tell Reba and Eddie are well taken care of dogs for sure. It's just in him. You can see their personality, how happy they are when they see you, just the interaction. You can tell that you really take care of them. We got a Subway inside the store. Don't be like me, eating Subway almost daily. Oh my gosh. You know what? I used to eat from Subway, but let me tell you, I went to a Subway early in the morning to get one of their breakfast sandwiches. And I saw how they kept the food. And I said, you keep the food like this overnight? And they said, yes, it's like a refrigerator. I couldn't do it no more after that. That was it for me. I couldn't do it. Not saying I never ate a sandwich from them again because someone bought me a sandwich from them. So, I ate it. I enjoyed it. But for me to go inside to purchase it, I have not done that. I don't know. It just seems kind of weird to me. I just don't get it. I thought they take those containers out, put them in a large refrigerator, close it, lock it or whatever, but not leave it there. But the manager said that is the refrigerator. So that's kind of weird to me. So I can't do it. I know, right? Dear Josh, see, I didn't think about that. You're right. How about that? Eat fresh. Really? Oh, okay. It's been here for a couple of days. Yeah. It's the best, but it's not bad. Okay. Amazon get $9 every few days from me for wet food. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they do have some healthy food. They do because it's not fried, and I understand. I totally understand it. And it tastes good. It's just maybe if I would have never asked the question, I would still eat from them and be happy about it. But I did, and he told me, and it just made me feel a particular kind of way. I don't have anything against their food because it does taste good, but that was just kind of weird for me. And another thing, when I do go into fast food restaurants, I want to walk in. My sidekick let me know that is the way they serve you on the inside and how they pick your food on the inside is different from when you go to the drive-thru. So I want to build myself up to actually walk into the fast food restaurants and pick my food. But sometimes I just don't want to be around people. Sometimes I get culture shock at times. And that's just how it is sometimes. If you're not around something a lot, and then when you are, it's an adjustment. But I do want to challenge myself to do that, and like let them know which pieces I want, and it's it's different. It's different. So I definitely want to practice that. Have you tried paneer? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I've tried paneer. I've never been inside, but I've eaten their food. I've eaten their food. One of my sisters introduced me to them. Yeah. Oh, it really is reheated? Oh my gosh. The pasta dish. Well, I haven't tried the pasta, but I did try their sandwiches with avocado. What was the name of that sandwich? It was some type of turkey sandwich. I think it was on rye bread. There was some avocado on there. I think it was tomatoes. They sliced it just like I like it, but I've never been inside. But I have eaten from them for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. I do salads at Subway without lettuce. Oh, okay. You don't use the spinach? Is what either, Josh? It's more of meat salad. Okay, with onions, beef, roast beast. Oh, okay, roast beef. Okay, right. Ranch dressing. Okay, green peppers, mustard. Okay, grated cheese. Okay, pickle, cucumbers. I like cucumbers. Yeah, awesome. That's cool. Well, my sister, she can afford it. My sister is a woman of actually all of them are women of class of particular financial status, they can afford it. She's the one who introduced me to those type of restaurants and taking me to certain spas and so on and so forth. She's the one who introduced me to a lot of nice fancy things. Subway for me is usually steak and cheese. Okay, with onions and peppers. They give out a free cookie now. Oh, really? I don't know if it's happening at every Subway, but Uber has a special deal for the Uber drivers. They can have a free soda from Subway. I just don't see the benefit of that, but okay, I don't drink sodas, so it wouldn't benefit me. I declare. Oh, sun-dried tomatoes. Those are nice. Yeah, you have to. It has an acquired taste. It's not like your regular tomatoes. It does have a different flavor to it for sure. That's true. But if you really look at the ingredients of romaine lettuce, no, I'm sorry, not romaine lettuce, iceberg. I meant to say iceberg. Iceberg lettuce, basically that's just water. But romaine lettuce is better, and it's the darker leaf. And then you have the arugula. I like the arugula. That's what I wanted to say in the beginning. It was the romaine lettuce and arugula. I like those two. I don't use iceberg. That's the one I was thinking about. That's basically water. Oh, it's not at every. Oh, wow. Man Tampa said the free soda for the Uber drivers is not at every Subway. He have to go 15 miles for that soda. Oh my gosh, no, I ain't doing it. Yeah, no. Yeah, I like tomatoes. I like the sun-dried ones as well. Oh, you grow tomatoes, Quaker? Well, you just go right on now. That's awesome. Yeah, you do need water, but not when it's like this. This is what I'm learning. I've learned this from, I'm going to my nutrition class. You have to pick the type of food that you choose to get what you need from. So if I have iceberg lettuce as a salad and I'm drinking water, I'm missing out on some fiber or some vegetables. So I prefer to use romaine lettuce or arugula, and then I have my water, and then I put whatever protein I want in it. I can put some chickpeas in there. I can put some hummus in there. One of my sisters, she's the one who introduced me to chickpeas and hummus, different types of hummus, and I really love hummus. Different flavors. Oh my gosh. Talking about a sun-dried tomato hummus. Ooh, chow. Nice. Absolutely. So it's like you got to choose where you want the particular food from. Hummus is so good. Oh yeah, I like it. I used to grow tomatoes, but I never get to eat them because of certain people. I know, right? Oh, fresh. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. Got to have a vegetable in your diet. Yeah, you do. Like when I go to Pandora Express, I got to have some broccoli. I like broccoli. I do. I like broccoli. I like the steamed broccoli, but Quaker, I don't like it soggy, right? I like it just not raw, but not soggy, but I can taste the earthiness in it, if you will, and it still has a crunch to it. It's like, like I like that with my that texture for my celery and my carrots and my cucumbers. I like that crunch to it. So good. Oh my gosh, yes. I like that earthy flavor to it. Sun-dried tomatoes. Just can't do it. Okay, no problem. That's no problem. No problem. But the thing is worse than squash on Halloween. I like squash. I like butternut squash. And then I just I made You know what? I declare. You, App Olympian, you know what? I see you. Okay. Thank you so much. You do the same. Have a great Thanksgiving weekend. Thank you so kindly. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You caught him once with a big one. Oh, really? In his mouth, he ran all the way around the yard saying, "Catch me if you can." I can imagine. I can imagine Eddie doing that. Like, yeah, right. You ain't getting this one. Yeah, at least he has healthy dogs for sure, right? I have a special amount for you for Thanksgiving. This thing. What? Josh, come on now. You guys. Too much, too much. Josh, you too much. Don't be giving out no money unless you got approval for Marion, because, yeah. You were thinking $1 more than app. Oh, okay. You know what, Josh? I'm going to get you. You better be glad you're there, because I would be like, pitching you right now, like, say uncle. Say uncle. You know what? Oh, okay, Josh. Okay. Thank you. You're too much. Next week, people will be in a food coma after Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something, Quaker. I used to be one of those people. I'm going to be honest with you. Before 2013, okay, it was nothing. Hey there, Inland Empire. How are you? How's it going? Before 2013, it was nothing for me to eat four full plates of food. Let me tell you what was on it. I'm just going to say, let me tell you. I had, you know what? You know what? Man, I'm a pluck you now. Yeah. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I declare. Doing great, Chelle. You look happy and blessed. Thank you so much. I feel happy. I feel blessed. And when I do feel happy and blessed, it's a very good day for me. Believe me. I cherish feeling good and having, just feeling together. My mind is clear. My soul is balanced. My body feels good. It's like when I'm whole, man, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to God for that. No kidding, for sure. Yeah, I think it's some females here. Well, I mean, he's greeting people, different people come in, so, Then we have people in the bushes. So, yeah. So now you have to do 9. No, you don't. Nobody has to compete with anyone. If you choose to give, that's something that you're choosing to do. Right, yeah, I understand. Yeah. He said Chelle is a gal. Gal. Exactly. I saw a video where a wild turkey was chasing. What? Oh my gosh. But let me go back to the food. Okay. My mom cooked a turkey. I had a slice of the breast, had ham, slice, cabbage, potato salad, another starch, macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Okay. Homemade cornbread, dressing, and the stuffing. That's a part of the turkey. Some people don't eat the stuffing that's inside, but I like the flavor. I like how my mom makes it. And then I also like the dressing that she makes where I can actually slice it. What else? What else was there? I think candy yams, and I think that was it. I would eat that plate, or that plate of food. You know how you sit there, you chit chat and having a good time with the family, watching videos, giggling, laughing. I mean, I have a great time when I'm around my family. It's like this. It's hours upon hours of talking about different things, and it's like our own talk show. And it's like, brothers and sisters, we just all in it. My mother, my nieces, my nephew. It's just so nice. Then after a while, it settles. Go back in the kitchen again. Gotta get some more homemade macaroni and cheese. Got some more spinach, not spinach, cabbage. And I got potato salad. Okay, I'm good. Just gonna sit down and table this here. And I eat that. It's like, oh man, that was good. All right, let that get down a little bit. Time for the third plate, okay? The third plate. What are you gonna get now? Okay, now let's try another piece of the turkey. Just get the dark meat this time. You already got a slice of the breast. Let's try the dark meat, okay? Just take something off the turkey leg or the wing or so. Okay, fine, I'll do that. All right, so let's mix up some canned yams and put some cranberry with that, and just put some potato salad. Let's stop right there. Okay, all right. Some time passed, and it's for like, as soon as you feel like you got a little bit room for more, you're not hungry. Okay, this is when I was going through my food, mind hunger and physical hunger. I wasn't hungry. Okay, it's just some time has passed. I haven't eaten anymore. I need to eat some more. Okay, so I go back in there. Now let's try a nice piece of ham. Definitely go back for the macaroni and cheese. That's one of my favorites. Okay, homemade. Oh my gosh, like 7 cheese macaroni and cheese. Oh my gosh, like stop it. Potato salad, homemade potato salad. Then I would eat that. And next thing you know, I reach my max. And you know where I end up? On the floor. So I know about that comatose. I was coma. Look, the only energy I had after the 4th plate was to go down to the floor. Not just stand, but just slide on down. I was in a nice reclining chair and just slid on down out the reclining chair onto the carpet. It just was like, I'm done. I'm tapped out. Where's the flag? I'm done. Couldn't move. So I know that's true about the comatose. But ever since after the surgery, I cannot eat not half of that. If I wanted to do 4 plates, that would take me almost 2 weeks to finish. I couldn't do it. I can't do it. And now I don't want to do it. I don't, in my mind, it's something I don't want to do, period. I will get my food and I will nibble throughout the day. And then next thing you know, the plate is done. But to finish it in one setting, like within less than an hour to eat it, I can't do it anymore. It has to be spread out throughout a day or two for me to actually finish it. But to look at me, I know. It's like, you really don't eat anything. Very true. But guess what I found out? After I had the surgery, and it was like maybe 2014, 2015. Guess what? Even though I can only eat about 4 ounces now of meat or protein, fish, I can do 4. Chicken, ham, I can do 3 ounces. And I'm full. That's it. It's as if I ate a whole plate of food. I mean, like mounted plate of food. And I can't eat anymore. But I found out that if I eat any carbs, such as my macaroni and cheese, some spaghetti and meatballs, some potato salad, any kind of starch, rice, it slips through easily. And I can get that in there, but it hurts, but I can get it in there. And I got tired of that. I had to let that go. So now what I do, I eat my proteins first, vegetables second, carbs last. And what I'm finding is I'm eating less carbs over time. Whereas if I was to eat carbs first, vegetables second, protein third, I wouldn't be able to get all the protein in. It's done. And in terms of me, like reprogramming my mind from the mind hunger versus the physical hunger, I was so used to eating in quantity. So in my mind, when I see a lot of food, I feel like, oh, I will be satisfied with this, but I can't eat that much. So what I have done is, because my mind remember quantity, okay, I would take a bag of chips, the 99-cent bag of chips. I can't think of the ounce of the chips. I would eat that entire bag, because in my mind, that's a lot of food. That's good. But if you read the nutrition factor, nutrition factor, that's not good. It's a lot of carbs in there, a lot of sodium. It's just not good to eat all of that. And then I wouldn't stop at one bag. Of course not. Why? Because we got sour cream and onions. We have barbecue. We have the what is it? The hot fire something. And then what else we had? Honey barbecue. Of course, you gotta have more. So I would eat another bag. So it was nothing for me to eat 2-3 bags of potato chips. And guess what? That's all I would eat at that moment. And I would feel satisfied because of the quantity, not because of I'm getting any good nutrition from it, because I really wasn't, but in my mind, that was good. So, and I never really understood my hunger versus physical hunger until after I had the surgery and I had to go to a nutritionist, and, learning how to eat better and understanding my body. And I'm learning it more and more every day. So I'm not gaining more, but I want to lose. And the only way that's going to happen is if I get this mind hunger under control versus the physical hunger. And also, sometimes I'm not even hungry, but I can go in a certain area, and if there's a fast food restaurant around, I immediately, like that, oh, I have a taste for this. I have a taste for that. But prior to, it wasn't even in my mind. I didn't even feel hungry. So that's another thing I got to work on, So, but back to the comatose. Oh, I understand that. Oh, you're back. Okay, Van. So how's it going for you? Are you handling this, the situation here? What is that? Mm-hmm. That's what I have to do quicker. I do. I have to do protein first. I got to get that 3 or 4 ounces in. Then I have to get my vegetables in, and then the carbs are last. Let's see, avoid the carbs so you can eat more protein. Yeah, the next day just hit the gym and turn those proteins into muscles. How about that, right? Yeah, I have a treadmill. I have a real good treadmill. This is my second one. Oh, Van know about the food. That's for sure. Carb is good. If you are, yes, that's quicker. There you go. If you are a runner, some type of athlete, because your body will take that carb and actually turn it into energy. However, for a person such as myself, the body will turn it into sugar. And if I'm not burning it, it turns into fat, if I remember that process, okay? And then it prohibits my body from breaking down the fat that I already have, because technically I have enough carbs within my body already that I can allow my body to break down to use for energy, to the point if I never eat another piece of carb in a year or two, I wouldn't be harming myself, you know? Oh, this is your first management position. Okay. Do you feel like giving up, or how do you feel? Yeah, I see you trimmed down, Uber in Tampa. Yeah. Yeah, Amazon worked for you. Oh my gosh, man, I would have loved to see the very first video, like the first video you like recorded, if you did it, recording yourself going up the stairs the very first day, and now look at you now. Such an accomplishment, such an accomplishment for sure. Well, I would feel better if I didn't come into this job. It's all, yeah. Some jobs are like that. Some jobs are like that. They'll bring in a newbie, new fresh face, new ideas, and then you set the standard for the crew, if you will, and take it from there. They want to know what kind of manager Van is. Let's see here. I'm going back in here. Eddie will be at the oven on Thanksgiving. Oh, I can imagine. For the entire time the turkey is cooking on Thursday. What? I did, Claire. He gonna say, I got this bird covered. Oh, these are different places. Okay, you're talking to inland. Okay. I went to a casino once in my life. Chelle, when can I buy liner for you? What do you mean, Josh? What are you saying, Josh? I don't get it. Sorry. Let's see what kind of manager. The executive chef at a retirement community. Yeah. I did 59 upstairs apartment today, and 2.5. You know what? Ooh, what? Stop it. What? Hold on. Shut your mouth and keep on talking. You said what? Umi in Tampa said he did 59 upstairs. How many steps? But 59 still, even if it's 2 stairs, but how many steps per apartments? I did 59 upstairs apartment today in 2.5 hours. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Quaker, see, you don't understand. You don't understand the ins and out of being an executive. This is not no shabby retirement home. You don't know which one you're at, Van. This is a retirement home where there is gourmet cooking. This is not put it in a microwave. This is chef. This is top quality food. This is, seafood. This is steaks. I mean, really prime, nice food, nice quality food. This is not, here's your oatmeal. No, with some butter, a toast. No. This is China that they use. Silverware. Okay. The cloth tablecloths. Okay. It's a little different. It's not your average retirement home, from my understanding. Yeah, you would think, but yeah. Most of them were 3 floor. Okay, so each one I was doing 15 to 20. That's awesome. And with the package, that's pretty cool. I'm really happy for you in Tampa. No one can feel like you feel, because you know for yourself how things used to be for you in the beginning, and to see you on the other side of accomplishing this and doing well with it is awesome. It warms my heart. I think it's awesome. My servers are mostly high school students. I have 98 residents. I have to feed 3 times a day, who some have special diets like diabetes. Okay. Diabetics. No added salt, right? Mechanical soft, puree diets, absolutely. Where are you? I declare Uber and Tampa. I am at an assisted living. Okay. So that's different. Yeah. When I first started doing Amazon 59, apartments would take 6 hours. What? And you're down to 2.5. You know what? You got to be like Rocky. When you get it up those, you make it up those steps, you're like, yeah, I did it. I did it. You got to do the Rocky dance, Uberman Tampa. Come on now. 59 apartment stairs used to take him 6 hours. He down to 2.5. Come on now. Okay, I got promoted from a cook at an independent living community to the chef at an assisted living at Chelle with the same company. Awesome. No, it's not a fancy restaurant per se, but the environment is not your normal, I've been to some nice, like Brightwood. I've been to, what is it called? Oak Crest or something. Really nice places. And they really cater to their people for sure. Yeah. Yeah, you have to know how to do it. The special foods as well. You commented, okay, Josh. Let's see. I love pigeons. You love pigeons? What do you love about pigeons? Yes, it's like a small city. Hey, greetings. How are you, Premium Technology Vision? How are you doing this evening, if you will, or night to eat something? This is gray. What do you mean this is gray? What do you do with pigeons? Excuse me. Hello? Hey, how are you? Mm-hmm. It's a nursing home. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna have those individuals that and like you said, Dustin wasn't saying for everyone to give. I mean, it's like if he said, if you can. So if you can't, okay. But if you can, then he left the information in reference to that. So yeah, but you're going to always have those type of people anyway. That's just a part of their personality. Okay. I am, yeah. Okay, no problem. I don't have you on speaker though. Huh? All right, now. Okay. All right. Take care. All right. Oh no, Uber and Tampa. You know what? I declare. I declare. Ben said, okay, if I would get fired, okay. So you have boundaries. That's awesome. Josh said, at Uber in Tampa, I know what you mean. Starch is hard, brother. But I was once down to. I remember you had lost a lot of weight, down to 240. Hey, Vala, from 320. I mean 340. Wow. Okay, now you're back to 270. Okay. So you gained about 30 pounds, but you're not back to 340. So, but a lot of them have Alzheimer's and dementia. So I could get away with Okay. Oh, gosh. You know what, man, Tampa, you need to stop. Oh, welcome back, Jeremy. You got everything situated? He would say, Uber and Tampa would be given the menu, and he going to say, I ain't doing it. I'm Claire. Oh, you did? You had to. Oh, wow. Really? Oh, my. Wow. Well, as long as it works for you, I guess that's the best, Yeah, Brightwood is, oh boy, and Hunt Valley. It's high end clients there. Trying to think. I know you got to get on 83 off of Ruxton Road. It's really nice. When I used to do nursing assistant, and I used to be a private sitter, and I had a doctor out there that I would go sit with to make sure that he was okay, that he didn't hurt himself and things like that. And they paid me. It was a nice place. Yeah. Yeah, I heard of that. Wait a minute. Mary and mother died of sepsis and COPD. Oh, wow. Really? Sorry to hear that, Josh. Oh, the I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. Oh, okay. Have you tried? I've seen some put crazy glue. Yeah, put crazy glue on it. Some people I've seen that done. Let's see. I have apples. There's your problem, Van. I declare. Look, Van. If you take Uberman advice and it doesn't fan out the way it should, just going down there to Florida and just tell Reba and Eddie and Chris that there's a new sheriff in town. Oh, you can't do that either? Okay. All right. Okay. So you know the deal. So yeah. Well, I'm glad that you found something that will work. So that's what's most important. Google Map versus DoorDash Maps is a pain. Oh, really? Both maps can't agree on the same location. Really? I wonder why it's so wonky like that. So my company was voted number one in the well, do tell, as the best place to work in aging services. Really? So what do you say, Van? The new sheriff in town. Reba, you're over there today. Eddie, we're gonna have a talk, okay? Because I know you're the big kahuna, but I'm here now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Last year in July. Oh, last year in July. Oh, my condolences, Marion. Wow. Sorry about that. I'm sorry to hear that. Google Maps said drop off at car dealership. DoorDash map says it's the wrong location. I got to drive 2 blocks down for the drop off. What? I love the company I work for, but that's really good, Van. I've met really? You met the president and the CEO multiple times, and they are such amazing people. Van, you know what? Hang in there. Stick it out. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's cool. Oh, and it's clear too. Okay. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Do you know the weight of the sensor versus what it can hold? Is everything good with that? Oh, you get a lot of them. That's not a bad price either. That's pretty cool. That's good. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, you can even put it on the phone, the smartphone. Okay, nice. You got something good right there. That's awesome. That's nice. I like that. That's really nice. Okay, let's see here. I love the company. Got that part, Reba. I'm gonna take my no kids for you. Oh gosh, I made my lunch. LOL. When I started with the company, I was opening an expansion to a building, and they came in for lunch a few times. Oh, that's so nice. I need treats. You got any goodies left from Amazon, like ice cream and who? Uber tampon from Amazon? No, I don't have any. I have. When the last time I did buy something from Amazon, but. You took it back to the warehouse. Yeah, right. I'll be on that phone so fast. Hello. My tracking says that the my package had been delivered. However, I don't see it. Where's my package? It's gum. What kind of gum is that? That doesn't look. Oh, really? I guess it's loud enough to do its job. Chiclets. I don't know what that is. A bubble tape. I have the gum. I have this gum here. This is Hubba Bubba. This gum is a bubble tape. Yeah, I have quite a few of these. And I have. Did you guys see my big container of double bubble? Yeah, that's true, but no. No, I'll be Huh. Now I've had some items that I had to sign for, and let me tell you, man, I've ordered some big things. Maybe a year or two ago, the courier brought it to my door. He had the big old gurney. He had so much stuff, and I was like, "Thank you so much." I was gonna tip him, but he said no, man. He said he couldn't take it. Man, I was like, "Look at that! Isn't that nice?" So I have gum for days. Gum for days. Yes, and months and months and months. I've never been to a Black Friday shopping ever in my life. Will I ever? I have no desire. What? No desire to do it. I gotta be careful how I move because I'm comfy right now. It depends. It depends if it's something I have to sign, they'll do that. But usually, I can say I do appreciate Amazon couriers when they come to deliver. I've other than that one time I told you about the Caucasian lady. She parked across the street from the house, and I ordered. It was 20 or 24 bottles of the protein water. They were in plastic bottles, but she picked them up, put it like on her shoulder, and she was petite. She wasn't a juicy woman or girl. So she walked it over, and by the time she got to across the road to my side, the wind was out. All she could do was go up a couple steps and place it on the landing. And I said, and I was watching her. She didn't know I saw her. I said, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, "You have to bring that up here on the porch. I'm not able to carry that." She said, "But my heart, my heart." I said, "I apologize that your heart is hurting." Or it wasn't real. I said, "Take a moment, and please deliver my package on my porch." And she got herself together briefly and brought it right up. I said, "Thank you so much, so much." This is the way I feel. This is the way I feel, and this is why I don't do that job. If you can't do it, don't apply for it. Period. Because in my mind, when I'm home and I do this, oh, I like that. Okay, put that to the cart. Okay. And then I put all the information in, and then I say, place order, and it's whatever. I'm expecting whoever the courier is to bring it to up on the porch. Up on the porch. That's what I'm expecting. And if you can't do it, you shouldn't have the job. Because you had too many times. No. Hey, Al, how are you? How are you doing? No. Me personally, if I can't do the job, I'm not going to be on the job. That's just how I am, because you're not helping yourself and you're making the company look bad. And I know the money is good. And some people, they want the money, but they're doing a shabby job. And I just don't, when it comes to job performance, I'm just not one to take, any kind of stuff. I'm just, no. I was just like, if I was, If I wasn't watching her, she would have kept it on my landing. And I would have had to get somebody to bring it up into the house for me. But I was like, oh my gosh. I said, take a moment. Mm-mm. The first thing she did wrong, and I know how to lift. I've lifted 500-pound patients. There's a technique to it. The first thing she did that was wrong, she parked too far from my home. So she had to come across the road. Secondly, the way she lifted the box and threw it over her shoulder. And I do have some Caucasian in the area, but it's dominantly, well, I can't even speak. It's more African Americans where I live. Older people, original owners. I don't know if she's been in the area before or she's been in the surrounding areas. I don't know. I know how I am sometimes. If I was to do Amazon, I would want to be in my area. I would want to be in a particular area. And if I would have to go outside of that area, I might feel a particular kind of way. So I get it. I understand. She couldn't choose her route. This was her route. She lifted improperly. She parked further away from the house. So she had to carry it across. And by the time she got to the where the steps are, she was done. That was it. She didn't have anything else in her. If she would have parked closer or on the side where my home was, she would have made it. She would have made it. She would have made it all the way up the steps. She would have made it. So I don't understand that part. I don't know why she did that. I don't know how new she is. I was really proud of her though, because she was petite and she just oh my heart. She was like maybe not even 100 pounds. Not even 100 pounds. So it's like, Let's see, pick it up for her. Okay, hold on. I'm missing something here. Let's go back. Evening. Good evening, Al. How are you? It's good to see you. If you don't play, then. What if you don't play? Then can you bring my package that says it won't be here until January? Huh? What are you saying? I'm missing something. You commented, Josh. Okay, sorry about that. I once bought 20 bottles. Oh my gosh. No, you did not. And used one in a restaurant. And you used it in a restaurant, Josh. I know you did clear it out the family room. You know what? I was 36. Sorry, it was oh my gosh. And that past gas spray is a doozy. I've watched some videos and and so it's like a prank and they used it and it's like what they had choice words that the individuals who were pranked, they had choice words and they said, what's the blankety blank blank blank? Instead something done crawled and died. It was like really like but you bought 20 bottles? Like really? Yeah, I don't think she had a bad heart. I just think I don't know how long she's been doing it. Maybe she was a little nervous. And then the distance she had to do with the weight on her shoulder, all of that racked into one. It I don't know, different things. Walmart opens officially at 6 p.m. on Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, speaking of Thanksgiving, I get off at, I think it's 1 or 1:30. I can go and be with my family on Thanksgiving. Now, we do not support like Thanksgiving, the pilgrim, and things of that nature, because that's a sad story. But what we do, we enjoy coming together as a family and enjoying good food, good conversation, good company. That's how we carry it. Let's see. Do you prefer your seasonal job versus driver? Actually, that's a good question, Quaker. Yeah, I do. Why? And I can tell you why. I do have some consistency. I do like the W-2. I know what the minimum I will receive. And if I do overtime, I know how much that will be. And then when they give out the bonuses, I know what that is. However, when it comes to rideshare, for me, um, I just don't like not having the stability, meaning I don't know who I'm going to pick up, where I'm going to go, what is it that that particular customer has to do. Meaning, okay, when I was doing Uber pretty regular, not full time, but not even part time, but when I was doing Uber, I had a customer. And before I had this customer, all I did was pick up, drop off, pick up, drop off. So this particular individual came out the house with 2 garbage bags of clothes. Yeah, 2. In my mind, it's a lot going on up here. I'm saying, what in the world? What is this? Like, I've never seen this happen before. And I'm like, I was professional. I was just saying in my mind, like, what in the world? What's going on here? Like, he's getting put out? What's going on? So he was very respectful and everything. He's an African American man. And I picked him up in the inner city. And he got in the car. He put the bags in the trunk. And I was saying to myself, one, I don't know how he's living. And I don't care if it was an African American person in general. You're bringing dirty clothes in my car, period. How dirty? I have no idea. And it's 2 bags. Seems to me you backed up on some clothes. Why? I don't know. But they're in my car now. I don't know how you live. I don't know if you have roaches, mice. I don't know. Okay. Bugs, whatever. I don't know what's in that bag. I don't even know what's going to come out of that bag and end up being in my car. And I don't do well sometimes with insects. So that was a concern of mine. So then I take him to the laundromat, take the things out of the car. I get out, make sure everything was out. And that was the first and last time I ever picked anyone up with laundry. Now, the thing is, if I would have seen another person come out with bags that had laundry in it, would I pull off? No, I probably wouldn't. But it'll be a lot going on up here of the what ifs. Oh my gosh. Like, what if something crawls out and get in this car and I'm driving and it's like crawling up and I'm in traffic, just thinking of the worst. It's sad, I know, but thinking of the worst. So on that part, I don't miss that. I do like the instant pay. I do like the flexibility. But now, to be honest, is it really flexibility? Why? Because I still get emails from Uber and Lyft. You got an opportunity. This is the time of opportunity. In order to make a certain amount of money, you got to go out on this time frame. It's no longer, I'll go in the morning. I'll go in the evening. I'm just going to go out right now and make money. Now it's like you have to go out within that time slot in order to see anything, And for me, that doesn't work because sometimes I'm up and down with my emotions. And it's like, in order for me to see anything, I have to go out early in the morning. It's like, if I don't go out by 5, forget it. It's done. I'm not going to make it like that because it seems like it changes. I can go out at 5:30. I can go out at 5:35. And it seems like it changes. Just within that 5 minute, it changes. Like if I'm going to hit that amount that I want to reach by 9 o'clock, from 5:30 to 9 o'clock. And if I'm not out there before 5:30, but I get a call by 5:30. It's just, I don't know why it happens that way, but it does. And so I don't miss that part. Um, what else I don't miss about it? I'm not a driver. I'm not one. I never was a driver. I'm one to let me be the one that is chauffeured. Let me have a driver. Not, I don't want to be the driver, For me, it's a lot of responsibility. I can handle myself, or if I'm driving with family and friends, but when I have a stranger, if you will, for however long, I mean, this is how I see it. This is my mindset. A lot of drivers are not like this. I know that. And a lot of drivers, they love what they're doing. I think that's awesome that you find a job that you love. Like, that's rare. But when you find a job that you love, love, like, okay, I gotta go to work. Oh, I'm gonna go do Uber. Oh, I'm gonna go do Lyft. And you like, it's like, love it. I think that's awesome. But I don't love it. I would be lying if I say I do. Like, really? What? No, it's not for me to be full time. Here and there, somewhere in between, okay, I'll do it, But to depend upon it, not for me. I'm not knocking people who do it and love doing it. Kudos to you, and I think it's awesome, But for me, I haven't found that sweet spot for rideshare. I just haven't. And my reason for doing rideshare, one of my brothers told me about it. He said it would get you out the house and get you, interacting with people and so on and so forth. So, I took my brother's advice and I did it. And meanwhile, yeah, you do make a couple dollars. So that was good. But that was, the way it was. So for me, now if I have to do it, like if that's what I have to do, I'll do it, but if I don't have to, underline have to, I prefer not to, and this is seasonal. Should be over after Christmas. I have multiple opportunities for bonuses and overtime, so I can just rake up as much money as possible. And then another manager wants to hire me for a new client that the company has. And that job is full-time and permanent. So hopefully that would be a good match for me. If not, and if I need to do Uber or Lyft, I'll do it. I'll do it, I'll do it. But to say, oh, yeah, I'll do it. No. Mm-mm. Hey, Aaron, how are you? All right, Quaker, have a great day. Beautiful is here. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Natural makeup 60. How are you? Hi, my dear. Just stopped by to say hello. Going to bed. Okay, but you wanted to say hi. Hi. Thank you for stopping by. All right, I'm going back in the comments here. All right, read that. Do you prefer? Got that. No, Van, you're dealing with third-party seller. Next time, filter. Yes, filter and get sold by Amazon and Prime. Absolutely. Yeah, that happens when it's the only one. Yeah, I know how that can be. Go pick it up for me. Hi, my dear. Okay, got that. Okay, was this a car, Chelle, or a van? It was my my Equinox. I had the room, but yeah, that's no. Yeah, she should have had a cart. Yeah, she shouldn't have been, putting it on her shoulder or stuff like that. Yeah, I agree with you. Chelle, would you want a job as a concierge? Yeah. Do I have to come there? Do I have to come into the building? If I can just do it over the phone, sure. But I don't think I can do that remotely. I don't think. Man said I gave up Uber and Lyft. I'm about to take the sticker. Oh, you're gonna take the sticker off your car. Oh wow, you are definitely disconnecting. Okay, that's good. Full time and maybe benefits. Yeah, well, I pay for my benefits already. I pay close to $200 a month for mine. Yes, you have to come there. Oh, yeah. That would be a problem. I can talk to people and see if that's something that they want to do. I know it's and I know it's not the residents because I've worked in the medical field for a long time. I my first job was in a nursing home, and I started there. I had to get a work permit, and I was still going to school at the same time. I was making money like adults were who had families at that young age. And I've met some awesome elderly people. And where I worked, there were no African American people. Not, I mean, in terms of patients, not, oh, hold on, was there? There was one. There was one. He was on the terrace floor, and he was paralyzed. But other than that, they wouldn't. That was, yeah. You had to have a certain amount of money to be there, and the first floor were for able bodies, if you will. They can take care of themselves and so on and so forth. They had their private room, beautiful, beautiful rooms. And then the upstairs were for those who are more bedridden, and you would have to assist them more. And then the terrace was more bedridden individuals as well. And I don't have a problem dealing with seniors. I don't. I mean, I remember because I worked 11 to 7, then go to school in the morning. My dad would pick me up from work and make sure I get home. I had to do things fast or whatever, and I went on to school. But anyway, plenty of times because we couldn't sleep on overnight. You had to be aware you're dealing with seniors. You know, things can happen. And so there was a doctor there, and sometimes she was up at night, and I would just go in her room, and we would chit chat. But then as time went on, she began to get dementia, and she thought I was this black person coming into her room to harm her. Yeah. And it was only three, let's see, it was only three African American people working night shift. Wait a minute, no, one, two, three, four, four of us. And I was the youngest. I was the youngest. These people were grown women, and I was the youngest. So I was around a lot of wisdom. That's the way I saw it. It was no foolishness. It was professional. Um, I had I met some real nice people. One lady was from was Trinidadian, and the other ones were Americans, African Americans, and then everyone else were Caucasian people. Yeah, and it was nice. I mean, I had a great time. I really did. I had a great, awesome time. I learned a lot, and the administrator met her, talked to her, so on and so forth. Yeah, so it was not too many African American people there, but it was pretty cool. I really liked it. I didn't have any issues with working there. The pay was good. In my mind, I wasn't there to make friends. I wasn't there to for you to love me as a black person. It wasn't about that. I wanted a job. My mom said I was going to get a job. I listened to my mom. Okay, okay, mom. She paid for me to get the training. I get a job. I'm going to work. You know, things like that. They had to do pep talks a lot of times before I get out of the car, but I got out and I did my 8 hours, and dad came and picked me up. Mom came and picked me up at times, you know. So yeah, so it was good. So I don't have a problem with being around seniors. I like that. I like that. Because I've learned a lot from them. Either one, learn some things that I never knew. Two, I pray to God I never be like that person. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But the doctor, I was really shocked. She thought I was a black. She told the nurse. The nurse was Italian. She's I don't want to say her name because I don't know who. But anyway, she said this black woman, and it was easy to pick the black woman out. Okay, I'm just saying it was easy because it was a Caucasian girl assistant and me, the African American. Okay, she had the short haul, I had the long haul, and she went from saying hi to me. We having a good conversation. She had all these books. She was sharing books with me, telling me about this, telling me about that. It was really, really nice. To the next time, it was like, and she reported that there was this Black woman in her room trying to steal. And I'm like, I was, huh? Like, what? Like, but that's how it is. So, I mean, it's, when you are familiar and aware of certain things, when certain things happen, it's one of those things. Aaron said that is my fear, going to a nursing home and getting no visitors. I hope to never go to a nursing home. Yeah, I know my mom, she won't be going. She let us know it's not even happening. It's not even happening. She said if we ever get to a point that we can't take care of her or things of that nature, she will not. She want to continue to take care of herself, live, and my mother, no. And I feel the same way. I don't want to go in nobody's nursing home. I've been worked in other facilities, and I've had patients who will not leave the front door thinking that their family members are coming back to get them because their daughter said, "Mom, I'm going to the grocery store. I'll be back." They never come back. And their mother is just sitting there waiting, rocking. "Oh, my daughter, she's coming back. She's just going to the grocery store. She'll be back." And you can't, come on, you got to go to your room. You can't do that. So, and you just sit there. "Oh, my daughter, she'll be back. How you doing, Miss So-and-so?" You saying her name. "How you? I'm doing well. Just waiting for my daughter to come back. She's going to the grocery store." Did her daughter ever come back? That's where the lady died. That's it. So you see a lot of sad situations. You see some, they'll bring their parents there and just to get them out of their hair, or they got to a point they couldn't take care of their elderly parent. They had to put them in a nursing home. So it's different types of scenarios, and I've seen different things that has happened. And some places it's I know how you feel, Aaron. Some places are really, yeah. And they'll put on that. I mean, this is from administration all the way down. They'll put on that face. "Oh, your mother will be happy here. We offer this. We have a playroom. We have entertainment on Sundays. And we have a fantastic menu. And she can decide what she would like to eat for that day." Oh, and then they take day trips. And, "Oh, your mother would just have a lovely time here." Okay? It's a signature. "You can come visit us at any time, but we know you're busy. We're going to take care of your mom, and we're going to take care of your dad. Don't worry. Enjoy. I'm going to make sure that your mom is taken care of like it's our mom." Sure. They got the signature. They got the connection for the money to come in. What? What? And then you come across some nurses who will not give the patient their medication because they're pocketing it themselves. And this is not just Caucasian nurses. These are African American nurses. These are nurses from Africa, the motherland, who's stealing the patient's medication and also taking it themselves or trying to send it back home. So, yeah, I haven't really seen anything good out of it, to be honest with you. And I was inside, and I was just raised to have such compassion for people that it hurt me to see that. So whenever I would work, I would make sure I would check in on this one. I would check in on that one, even if it was not on my side or on the hall that I was working on. It was just in me to check on them, to see how they're doing, to take time to sit and talk with them, because everyone else, they didn't have the time, or they did. A lot of times people, when they go to a nursing home, technically, a lot of people see it as that's where they're going to die. They're not going to walk out of there. "Hey there, the Dude Beacon. How are you?" "Hey, bro. Hey, how are you?" You finally, yeah, you got me. I can't run away. You got me, bro. You got me. How are you doing? It's been a while. the place I work has very strict rules and regulations, and we have a lot of inspection. Well, that's good. That's real good to make sure that you know, within the guidelines. Yeah, quality assurance is important. Yeah, man. I've had nurses who oh, you're great. Super Dual Live. You're live? You're live as well? Only time I will go to a nursing home is for rehabilitation. That is, yeah, yeah. You don't want to stay there long because nowadays. Oh, you are. Oh, that's awesome. The Dual Beacon. That's awesome. Let's see. Um, that's yeah. I know how that could be. And for some people, they don't come out from rehabilitation. They never come out. Different things happens and they never get better. But yeah, that's one of those things. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I don't wanna ever go have to be in a nursing home. I just seen too much. I know too much about it. And man. I see you. Oh, I gotta turn it down. Let's see, hold on. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Oh my gosh. They're gonna get me. Okay, I got it. Okay. I muted it. Okay. I see Bob S. Okay, Rasha Lisa. That's funny. I see you. Oh my gosh, Bob. I see you on Beacons, the new Beacons live. You're over here, I declare. Isn't that something? You know, like Go Donnie, I think he said he had 4 phones. So he's watching the live here, he's watching the live there. I declare. Okay, I watch all your videos. I just always miss the live. Really, April? Thank you so much. Thank you. I do appreciate that. I really do. You know, because you don't have to. And I'm glad I say something, you know, act like something, I don't know, that is interesting to you. I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate everyone that takes the time out and watch the video. Let's see here. I know some retirement center in Baltimore. And you're right. They are clean. Yeah. Some are and then some aren't. The ones I've been to were high scale places. You gotta have some money to get in there. You're just not gonna it's not happening. You have to have a certain financial status to get in there. But oh, what? Oh, it went out. I guess you were buffering. Yeah, so I just prefer not to deal with it. I really do because, for one, if you don't have nurses and nursing assistants who are have compassion or compassionate to care for those who need you, man, it can be rough. It can be rough. There's one off 43. Whitewash. You been to that one? Okay, okay. Yeah, Whitewash have some nice ones out there. Yeah. You just got to be careful wherever you go, and make sure they treat you properly. You know, don't take anything from them that is not. Oh, you worked in the one in White Marsh? Wow, that's awesome. That's my mom area, White Marsh. That's her stomping grounds there. That's her habitat. I take care of it. Oh, what, April? Stop. Wait a minute. I take care of my 90-year-old mom. What? And I'll do everything to keep her here out of the out of the home. Yeah. Even though it's hard dealing with her. Exactly. April. Oh, Christ. Oh, my God. Well, Aaron, do tell. Do da, do da. Okay. Nice. Oh, wow. The dude, beacon of lightning driver, stays super lit. And he has his eyeballs. Yeah. Well, look, Aaron, do tell. Darling, do tell. That's awesome. That's cool. That's a nice one. But April, oh my gosh, man. Wow. That speaks volume. That speaks 90 years old? Pikesville, okay, okay. All right, yeah, you got some good ones there, okay. It's an Erickson Living community. Yeah, yeah. There's some nice ones. There really are some real nice ones out there, for sure. Man, well, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Aaron. April, let me tell you. So, do you have anyone who can, like, give you a break in between? Do you have any siblings that could give you a break? Because that can be draining. And also, do you let her go to like a daycare, like go out in the daytime to go be with other seniors, and that also would give you a break? Wow. Now, does she still remembers you? Is she dealing with Alzheimer's or dementia? Glen Arms. Yes, 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 yes. I used to do private duty at the ones that you're naming here, the different ones. Yeah. Yeah, I've been around to a lot of different nursing homes and hospitals. Um, so yeah, I can say the ones that are kind of I ain't gonna say it. In Long Green, Glen Meadows. That sounds familiar. Glen Meadows. Yeah, I've been all out. White Marsh, Pikesville, um, Hunt Valley, off of Ruxton Road. Um, wow, I've been to a lot of them. I've been in medical field over 26 years, and I did the nursing assistant for. I did nursing home for 5 years. Then I did office work and like temp in between. Then I went into the hospitals, and from the hospitals, I worked at different hospitals for several years. And I also did the what you call that, agency. And the agencies were with these particular companies that we're talking about here. And it was basically one-on-one, and I met their family, and some, the family paid me. They paid me well, and I appreciate that as well too. And then some, it was through the agency, and they paid me. So yeah, yep. Oh, you worked there for 5 years? Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not a you find a good one, you want to keep that good one. But if you can't really, and even sometimes those good ones, I'm just saying, you're gonna come across some nurse or nursing assistant that will kind of sort of try to treat you bad. But if you don't have a team, a caring team in your corner to help you, bright view. Bright View, that doesn't sound familiar. No, my brother lives far. Oh, wow. She can't see. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Hold on. April said, no, my brother lives far. She can't see or hear good, but she's still active. Oh, wow. But she has short-term memory. So it's not easy. Oh, my. Wow. Do you get any type of help? Like, is there any, like, to make it easier to communicate with her? I like the idea that she's still active. Where I live, I have one of the original owners, and she's like 92 years old, and she's still with it. She doesn't drive, but she lives with her, no, her brother. One of her brother lives with her, and she's pretty cool. Brightview is on the east side, right? I'm not sure with Brightview. It sounds familiar. It sounds familiar because there's Brightwood, there's Oakcrest, there is, it's so many of them. There is a couple rehabilitation centers in Towson. They're like everywhere. That's, well, let's see, Essex. I don't remember going to that. I was basically Hunt Valley, Pikesville, and yeah, Roxton. Yeah, out towards those areas. And then Bella Annapolis. Oh, have a couple. Now I haven't been to those. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, well, you found a good one. That's cool. But I tell you, I'm happy to hear that. To hear that she's still active and all. So do you have someone you can talk to when you feel stressed? Like, what is your outlet? Like, how do you separate having to be home a lot? But no, you said she's active, so she gets out and you take her with you. Okay, that's cool. That's nice. Okay. Hmm. But she has short-term memory. That's where you worked. Okay. Brightview, that's where you work now, then. Yeah. Some are pretty nice. I think you have to find the one that you think would be suitable for your loved ones. And okay, that's cool. But you have to make sure that it's something that your loved one would like, and like being around those individuals, stuff like things like that. But wow, well, just know that speaks volume, April, for you as a daughter, and you're willing to make sure your mom doesn't go into a nursing home, even though it is hard on you at times. It's only me, and she's very stubborn, so we think, well, I talk to my son when I have problems. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. It can be stressful and can be out of control when you, as the daughter who have love for the mother, trying to help the mother, and then the mother doesn't see it as help. That can be hard. That can be hard. Yeah, absolutely. That can be hard. Now, how long have you had your mom living with you, April, if you want to share? I know they open an adult daycare place in Perry Hall. Oh, called Towson Square. Oh, okay. If I were you, April, I would try to I would I don't know how easy it would be. I don't even know how much it would cost, but I would try to find maybe a daycare place. They will come pick her up. They will assist her into the van and take her out for the day or for several hours. And then they have some companies, I know they have it here, you can have your own, like we do with Uber and all, you can have your own driver, a person who would pick your son up, pick your daughter, whoever it is, take them to the mall. They come from wealthy families though, and they have hundreds of dollars. They have credit cards. They go to the mall, buy things, and you're responsible to get them back home safely. But you're the one to pick them up and to drop them off. And usually you can have them for about 8 hours. Usually it's 8 hours in the daytime. And then it gives the mothers who are working, the fathers who are working, and they know that their child is being taken care of. Sounds like the goal in the life is not to get old. So how can we do that? No, let me tell you, no, I'm not going to be fearful of my future, because I'm learning that every day you live, there's an opportunity for things to get better as well as worse. And so since I have options, they can go this way or that way, I'm going to show up, and sometimes, we can be so stressed out looking into the future. Oh, I'm going to be this. Oh, I'm going to be paralyzed. Oh, I won't be able to walk. Oh, I can't take care of myself. And we start speaking that into our life, and we feel it in our lives, in our inner being, to the point we start thinking, okay, I'm going to die in a nursing home. I'm going to die alone, so on and so forth. But I don't say those things to myself. I have a very large family, and I am the type person, I'm not even thinking that I'm going to be in a nursing home. That hasn't even crossed my mind. Are you serious? But what I am thinking is I'm going to take care of myself until the day I die. That's what I'm thinking. Hey there, Top Speed. How are you? I'm doing well. Van said he's already old. Come on now. I don't see my future as being in a nursing home. I don't, nah. And I'm juicy, and that's another thing. When I was in a real bad accident, I kid you not, I was in shock trauma. If you're in Baltimore, you know where that is and what that is. I was crying. I was having a panic attack. I apologized to the nurses that came in the room. I'm so sorry I'm fat. I'm so sorry you gotta lift me. I mean, it was like 3 lined up here, 3 lined up here. Somebody was at the foot. I said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm fat. I'm sorry you gotta lift me. And they're like, sweetie, honey, no, why are you saying this? And I was concerned, because it's like, I know how it is. When I used to work in the medical field, there's a technique that you use. You can lift 500-pound person, whatever. It's a certain way you do it. And then you have teamwork at the same time. And I know how it was when I had to lift heavy people, or people of a certain obese people, or a certain weight. And if you don't do it right, you can hurt yourself big time. And if everyone is not carrying their load, and on the 1, 2, 3 lift, man, that can hurt. So because I know about it, I was just apologizing. They said, sweetie, no, don't say that. Like, stop, don't say that. But I had my own issues. But anyway, I see you, Tony. I said hello. Why are you yelling? My brother works at the hospital. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's like, it's just, yeah, that was sad. Oh my gosh. I said hello. Hello. Oh, you want to tell me something? What do you want to tell me? You want to call me, or you want to say it in here? What's going on? So, yeah. So and that's another reason I wouldn't, I don't want to be a burden to anyone, to be honest. And I feel like I would be a burden. Tony, see, you taking this. Is Frank in your ear? Is Frank in your ear right now? And hang out. Oh, Baltimore has a lot of awesome hospitals. Yeah, a friend of a friend. This is a young guy, young African American guy. He was arguing with his girlfriend, and I guess it was heated, and his heart was just pumping fast. He passed out. The hospitals here in Baltimore could not do his surgery. They tried to do a stent because he had blockages all over. It just wasn't happening for him. And the top hospitals that are here, they couldn't do it. They didn't want to risk it. So they flew him to Washington. What is Washington Hospital? And so they're going to see what they can do to help him with his health. And they found out that his by talking to other family members, it was hereditary to have clogged arteries, but he didn't know this. And some young people not thinking about going to the hospital, because some are thinking, I go to the hospital, I'm gonna come out the hospital sick. If I go see a doctor, he's gonna say this, he's gonna say that, then I'm gonna become sick. People have their own way of thinking or seeing things. And he never knew that he was walking around with clogged arteries. Oh, Josh. Hey, Josh. How are you? I see. Yeah, you come in under a different account. I see. But yeah, I my prayers go up to her, for her and her son. So you just never know. You just never know. And he's young. He's not big. He didn't know that his arteries were really clogged until he got into this accident. And not accident, he got into this argument. And I guess it just revved. You know how you can be when you're in a heated argument and you arguing with a girlfriend or a spouse or something, you just, whatever it was. And he was passed right out. Passed right out. So now he's at the Washington Hospital. And they're trying to see what they can do for him. And a lot of times, if you do not have health insurance, I'm telling you now, they're only going to do enough so that they won't get sued. But they're not going to give you 100% care compared to someone else who has good insurance or even have a certain amount of money. It's not going to happen. It's just not. They'll take a couple, certain hospitals, they will take a couple. Jeremy, DJ, Dr. Jeremy. I can play the game too. That's right. Tell him. My laptop is Josh Loves to Travel 78. Okay, and Josh Yule is my cell phone. Yes, 2 channels. Okay, I have 3. Oh, look. Okay. They're legit. They're not trolling channels or whatever. They're channels for real. But a lot of people, I think it's important to have that insurance. At least you have something. Some doctors don't take insurance. There you go. Aaron, you're saying something right there. And those particular doctors, they weed out medical assistants, patients. I'm just saying. Those who do have insurance, they deal in one-on-one. This is how much I offer for this procedure, my service, office visit, cash only. Oh yeah, that's a way of weeding out the other types of patients you can get with different types of insurance. Now, a couple of the nursing homes that I've worked with, and to know about them now, it's like, what? You have what type of patient in there? You have what? Like, it was unheard of. Did you just use profanity? Did you say medical assistant? Huh? Are you, what? No. Are you serious? Yeah. I met him. I met Dr. Carson. Yeah. Yeah, I've talked to one of his secretaries, and then I worked at Johns Hopkins, so I would see him in the hallways. He dealt with the children, neurologists, and I was in cardio, or dealing with the cardiologists. Took his son to be. Really? Okay. This week, one thinks he wants to buy a dinner from his thing. Are we talking third person, Josh? Is everything good right now? Like, what's going on here? This week, one thinks, meaning he thinks he wants to buy a dinner for Miss Thing. I supposed to be the Miss Thing. I declare. This is the way I feel. If you know if you're running your business, you know what kind of money you need to come in or you want to come in, you know your goals and so on and so forth. But my heart is I try to help as many as I can. When it comes to helping people, I don't want to turn people away. However, if you want to maintain a certain lifestyle, you got to have at least the majority of your patients paying cash. And then maybe you can allow maybe 5 patients or so that is on medical assistant, and they will have the opportunity to get some real good quality care. But a lot of doctors who are being paid through government insurance, there are guidelines that they have to follow. And some things they have to turn a blind eye, and they know that this patient's going to be back here within a couple months or so. But because the government health insurance guideline, they have to abide by that. And that's just the way it is. Does one have you need to write a book. Josh, your words are amazing. Amazing. Does one have not Thanksgiving plans, Shinksgiving? You know what? You're a mess. I declare, I do. I'm going to be with my family. I get off at 1:30, and I'm going to be with my family. I'm going to be around a lot of love and support, my nieces and those who are going to come visit. Yeah. Just to be with my mom is going to be awesome. All right, Van, you have a fantastic day. Thank you for hanging in there. It's been a while. Yeah, I got to get ready to shut it down, too. I got to be at work at 7 in the morning. Could one buy you groceries? Josh, you know what? Make sure your wife is taken care of, okay? I'm good. And I know, you shared with us that you went from 3 days a week to 2 and down to 1, and you were struggling. So don't put your pressure. Don't put that pressure on yourself. Just $4.99. What, isn't there a commercial? Just $4.99. Are you out of your mind? Let's see. I know life has been crazy lately. I have no days off. I understand, Van. My thing is, I'm just glad you're loving what you're doing, and you are surrounded by people who support you, and once you're there, that's a plus right there. So do what you have to do. Build what you have to build. Be that manager that you want to be, and be aware of the foolishness, the people who try to get over, because they're out there. Believe me, they're out there. So just handle your business. But thank you for giving us the update. I'm proud of you, Van, for sure. Me too, Van, working Thanksgiving. But make that, yeah. I mean, sometimes, and this is me. Now, I don't have a lot, but I'm grateful for what I got. Oh, I think I just rhymed. I'm going to give you that one, Josh, to go into the book. I don't have a lot. Wait a minute, and I missed it. Oh, I got it. I don't have a lot, but I don't make a, wait a minute, no. Oh, I just, so you don't have to wait till you're 90 to have lost memory. I'm just saying, I don't make, what did I just say? It's gone. We have never good letting anyone go. Huh? Hold on. We have We have Thanksgiving plans to visit K&W restaurant. Okay. Queen, how are you? See, Queen, I don't recall seeing your name in this chat room, but guess what? I love you. Okay. Bam. I don't have a lot, but I'm thankful for what I got. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a lot, but I'm thankful for what I got. And I just think family is important to me. And I'm not one to chase the dollar. I need it, but I have my priority. Family is important, is more important than the money. But my family will let me know, Chelle, it's okay. If you gotta work, it's okay. But for me, it's like, oh, I want to be with my family, you know? So I have to know the importance of making the money and also be okay if I can't make it to a certain gathering. My oldest sister turned 60 years old, and they had a beautiful party for her out in Edgewood, Maryland. And so I couldn't go because I was in training, and it was just so challenging for me that my head was hurting so bad, and it was so draining. So I would had to rev myself up to go there and, you know, be my happy self, but I just felt so drained, so I wasn't able to make it. And that hurt. It really did. And I have one of my nieces, she got married in the what is it called, Dominican Republic, and she had a wedding here, and then she had a wedding there. And so she's having a large reception here for those who couldn't make it to the wedding. And I have to work. And I'm hoping that I can get off early, and I'm hoping that I won't be drained because she wants me to be there, and I want to be there. So, you know, sometimes it's a conflict of interest. All right, Van, take care now. Good night. I know that's right. Stay classy. Sad to be left. Go before holiday. Just got here. Okay, welcome, Queen. Now, are you? No, I don't know if you're the Queen from some time ago, Queen. I remember I had a Queen in here. Let's see. All right. All right, let's see here. It's hard to chase dollar. That dollar. It's getting pulled by a fishing line, and my mom and dad wants us broke all the time. I actually need advice, Chelle. What? Huh? It's hard to chase that dollar. It's getting pulled by a fishing line, and my mom and dad wants us broke all the time. I actually need advice. So I know you didn't you get the $70,000 trailer, the new one, like a bigger one. So now that you're working, are you saying your parents want you to start paying like a bill? That's a good thing. I mean, to pay a bill is not a bad thing. It gives you structure, and it helps you understand the value of a dollar. But yeah, I've known people who work, and they have a family, but they're never home. And I just feel that if you're going to be a workaholic and you know you love, capital LOVE, love to work, me personally, I don't think you should have a family, at least with children. Why? Because children need time. They need your attention. They need you. And if you choose to invest your time and energy in work, and then you can't put any time and energy into your children, someone's gonna suffer. That's just, I mean, that's the reality of it all. Someone's gonna suffer. So it's like we all have to put things in perspective. And what we have first It's first, second, so on and so forth. But there has to be a balance. Queen from a while back. Okay, I saw you when you were driving. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, because I think you were the only queen I had. Yeah. And I think you're the one who asked me to play some music or something some time ago. Was there a certain artist that you like? Usually the children, they do suffer, for sure. Okay. In other words, my parents are not helping us, but the trailer is happening. They're not asking us for anything from us. 400 a month. Okay, 400, that's nice. More high tech. Okay, look. Okay, Josh. Oh, do tell. Okay. I still have the dude beacon on, giving him some time as well. You know, when he hit that 1,000 mark with subscribers, he his watch time is boom. That's done. He hit that requirement. Absolutely. Yeah, they will suffer, and we all have to have some kind of balance. Even when you're single, and you work, you still have to have some type of balance. You have to get some kind of rest. I just feel, me personally, we all have to be aware of what we do so we won't have the regrets. And sometimes it's hard. Are you not sure about the music? Based for me, I like classical music. I've been, enjoying classical music. Oh my gosh, since I was very young. I just enjoy it. And gospel music. I used to sing. Uh, my family was a part of, we were a group, we sung and things of that nature. I have a gift. It's my voice of singing. I haven't done it in a while because I've been in my little transitional process journey or whatever, But those types of music helps me. I like romantic songs that have a nice, genuine expression about that person love for another person, things like that. Rap, I can't do it. I can't understand it. I never could. And I don't know why. And I'm as African American as the next African American, but I think it's amazing art, but I don't understand it. I've heard of Barry White. I haven't listened to him, but I've heard of Barry White. Let me tell you guys, I'm African American through and through. I have a little mix here and there, but anyway, I'll put it this way. When I see my application where it says Black or African American, that's my home right there, period. Okay? So, but some people look at me and they assume that I love jazz. I love or I know all of the African American singers. I don't. I lived a sheltered life. I wasn't around certain things. I didn't hear certain things. I didn't watch certain things. That's how I was raised. That's how my parents raised me. So sometimes people look at me like, huh? And then some have the nerve to say, are you Black? The nerve of them. I'm as Black as you can get in terms of African American Black. Every African American people don't know these things, and I'm one of them. And I know I got more out there who feels the same way. And I know people who are not African American people, they know more of the African American artists more than I do. And some know how to rap. And I just don't, and I have to be okay with that, because some people, some of my own people, they say, you lost your Black card. I don't know. Anyway, but no, I don't know all of my people who rap, sing, you know, Al Green. I've heard of him. Now, I've seen him on television, on a commercial, but we didn't have that type of music in the home. That's just, we didn't have it, you know. Um, I was in a strict home, very strict, extremely strict. And my dad ran a tight ship. His famous word was, "You're gonna walk the chalk line. You're gonna walk the chalk line." And I don't regret it. Some things I wish, you know, but overall, it helped me to be the person that I am today. I don't have parents who would use profanity. My mom, my dad never used profanity on none of us. I have a very large family. Never beat us, hitting us in the head in public or whatever. We did get chastised. Um, but and wherever we went, people knew who our parents were. So they, if we're caught doing something or misbehaving, it gets back to our parents and we would, get in trouble. So like they said, take a village. The way we were raised, even the neighbors, the Caucasian neighbors, the Trinidadian, I mean, because it was multicultural. They knew my dad's status and my mom's status, and they knew how they were raising us. And if we did something or was doing something, it got to our parents like in no time. So I wasn't raised in a African American family like a lot of my African American families are. I have the same mother and father. We all do. Um, Drinking, smoking, that wasn't in the house. I had a wholesome, upbringing. Gwen, how are you? All right, Queen, take care. Thank you for stopping by. So, you know, I know what I know, and what I don't know, I don't know. So I can only be myself. But growing up, I was teased a lot, and constantly, oh, you wet behind the ear. You don't know this, you know that, and so on and so forth. Whatever. I'm grateful that I did not, or I was not exposed to certain things, because maybe if I was, I might not be here today, or I might be strung out on drugs, or prostitution, or I don't know, just doing anything. My hang up is the food, the starchy food. That's my situation that I deal with, and I'm working on it. I'm becoming more conscious of it, which is, you have to. If you have an issue and you're battling with something, if you're not conscious of that you're battling, you're not going to get better. But once you become once you become aware, that's a different thing. My commercial running, okay. I guess they're trying to, get it in there, whatever. Yeah, I haven't gotten paid from YouTube in a while now. I see. I have a passion for this. That's why I do it. It's not for the money. I can use it, of course, but I don't come on here and with the thought, oh, I'm gonna get paid. No, far from that. Is a commercial break still? Oh, okay. So you can't. So you don't know what I'm saying. So how do you? Let me go. I'm gonna go on here and watch it too. I think I can do it that way. Oh, it's over. Okay. So so even if you're in the room, you don't. Can you still hear me? You can't hear me. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. Let me see. Let me see what shows up. Let's see. I think I can do that on two. Yeah. Okay, I see a commercial. Okay. Yeah, so it is what it is. I can only be me, guys, and I have to be, and I am okay with that. Um, you know, I still see I'm no different than the next, because in our society, when most people in society see me, they will put me in a certain category, which they don't know me, but because of how I look, that's the category people would put me in. It's like when you have white socks, black socks, red socks, gray socks, blue socks. Yeah, they're all socks, absolutely. But they're different colors, different shades. Oh, is nothing's running now? Oh, see, I didn't even have this playing right here. It was one playing when I just turned this on, but now it's not. Um, so me personally, because see, I put it this way. In the media, there is a certain stigma that is attached to African American people and African American men. And it's like somebody got to be the bad guy, and it's going to be the dark race. It's going to be the bad guy. I'm just saying, guys. I mean, we got to look at reality. Why orange socks? Because the Oreos? Is that how that is? I heard today live your truth because someone will take your truth and use it again. Yeah. The viewers have to wait. Oh, okay. I was always too soft bringing up my son, and I always told him, okay, he should have a strong black woman as a mother. He wouldn't be so messed up. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah, a lot of African American women, they, they have a certain, there's a little certain different assertiveness. Um, there is I mean, it's known. It's. I'll put it this way: there won't be a lot of pampering going on. It won't be a lot of crying. A lot of the parents, especially if you're a boy, if you don't stop crying, a lot of African American males, they had no chance of being emotional. What? Cry in the arena of communities like that, they would be considered weak. They would be considered like, oh, you crying? You crying because your mom slapped you? Oh, they have all kinds of choice words. And especially in certain like projects. I've watched movies and about real life and projects, how it was like a different world within a world, and your personality. If it was like you either going to do or you're going to die. You either gonna, you're either going to be the victor or you're going to be the victim. So it's like if you don't stand up or have some type of backbone, or be able to handle yourself in a certain situation, if when you're in the projects, you're not going to last. And some children are raised that way, and it's in them. It started at the root. So when they become men or even teenagers, all they do is know how to fight, to articulate and communicate. What you did was wrong to me, and what I did was wrong to you. That's out the window. What? They got the fists and they got the bullets. Now, years ago, men used to fight it out. The best man win. You walk away. Okay, bloody nose, black eyes. Okay, or you won. You shake on it and you going about your business. I've seen these in movies. But nowadays, You say something wrong, you cross me, I'm going to kill you and your family. Period. There's no, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Mm-mm. You got one chance, one, to cross the average African American man that is in the streets. One time. One time. Not a half. One time. Not 1.75. One time to cross them. You're done. You can be a girl, a woman, what? It's like, it's a code of disrespect. And it's like, in the streets, respect is up there. And a lot of African American men, they don't, what? Whoever you are, you disrespected me, and I'm going to handle that. Period. You can talking, communicating. Let's come to the table and talk about what? Talk with this. Listen to these sounds as they enter your body. I'm not like laughing like it's a good thing. It's sad, but that's how it is in certain things on the streets, because there's a certain code out there. And if you're not about that life, don't be in that life, because the only way out is death. And you have to be okay with that. You're going to fight for your honor. You're going to fight for your respect. And you're going to have people that are going to fall in line, or they're going to lay down. That's it. It's it's nothing else. And for a lot of children who were raised in the projects, they have a different mentality. Their way of thinking, their survival skills is, oh my gosh, it's like, how would you think to do that? Like, where did that come from? But that's the world that they were living in. And I know it's not only African American people killing people. There are all races of people killing people. Evil is a spirit. It's not a race, period. That's stupid. If anyone will believe, oh, only that race is evil, like, stop. Like, really, stop. You know what I mean? Like, I know better than that. And but I'm gonna say this though. I can't recall ever an African American person, I'm trying to think as I talk, ever went into an elementary school to kill children right in their prime. Mass killing. Not because you walked on my tennis shoe, pop, how you done. Black on black crime. I mean, innocent children. Now, I can say when you're in the streets and the men are fighting, there are times when the kids get in the crossfires, and it's sad. But for the most part, usually it's like man on man or woman on woman. They try to eliminate the children for the most part. But even in the midst of other races killing, mass killings, we're still, as African American people, we're still the bad people. We're still the animals. We are still, what is it called? What is it? Savages. It's like someone got to be here and someone got to be here. And guess what? Brown people, black people, according to society, this is where we are. It's one of those, it's a part of the system. And that's another reason why I encourage people to love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. You gotta have that self, building. I'm working on myself as well as I try to help other people, because I know how it can be. It's like, if you don't have a love for yourself first, like before you leave your door, and if you think out there going to give you love, man, you're going to be really rudely mistaken. You're going to be like a rude awakening, like, what? So it's a must that you find a way to love yourself. So when you get out there and you're amongst people who are cutthroats in corporate, or wherever you work, you still have a certain value for yourself, a certain respect for yourself, and that's just real talk. I mean, I'm the type person, I'm going to talk about the elephant in the room. I'm going to talk about things not so much to show a person all out or to belittle a person, but to talk about the reality of it all, because it's real. But in the midst of it all, you do have different race of individual who will accept whoever you are, whatever race you are. And then you have a cluster that if you don't look like me, if you don't have the income that I have, and this is amongst the same race, if you don't look like me and have the same amount of money that I have no need for you. If you're not in six figures or more in certain areas, living in certain areas and your kids are going to certain private schools, we don't have nothing in common. And this is amongst blacks, whites, Africans, any kind of race of people, because you're not dealing with the race. You're dealing with the spirit of the person, and you're dealing with the personality. And we all have different personalities. So like I was talking to Joe yesterday, he did a video on Port Chicago. What was it, 1944, when it was like 320 African American Navy, what do they call them? Officers. Their job was to take the missiles and load them up into these cargoes, and any slip up is done. So there was an accident that happened, and they had these African American men. They were working like a machine, and then the those who were in charge, which were white, had the black men competing against one another to see who will stack up the different carts fast enough, knowing what they were handling, and one slip up is done. So there was a situation that happened. Check it out. I was reading up on it. It's really sad. And they died. They really died. And that it was a large, I don't know how many miles. It happened in San Francisco. And it was like a large, it just, the explosion just reached like miles and miles and miles to certain other areas. It was just so powerful because it was the main port. And this happened during World War II. So this is the port where the ships will come to load up to go back out and fight. Navy, it was the naval base for that. And it was known that, yeah, they were there helping and making sure everything was straight, make sure the people who were out on the fighting line have everything that they need, even though they were jeopardizing their lives, No, not Pearl Harbor. This is, I didn't see it connected with Pearl Harbor, Gwen, but check it out. It's Port Chicago, and it happened in San Francisco. Just put in, when you Google Port Chicago, it'll come up, and it'll tell you about the like 320 African American men who died. And it was so sad to the point when a couple years later, when they some people felt, okay, we should give the people, the survivors, certain amount of money. So the price was, okay, let's give them, they probably had choice words for us. Let's give them $6,000. $6,000. A mother done lost her son. A wife done lost her husband, or brother or uncle, $6,000. And then I think it was the governor said they are not worth, in other words, worth $6,000, to be given $6,000. And as time went on, they agreed to like 20 something, like 2,000 and some odd dollars. We as African American people, from day one, we were looked at as property. We were considered as animals. And I watched this movie. What is the name of that movie? Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Harriet. Harriet. And they had slaves, a Caucasian family. Like in Vietnam, the black soldier walked over minefields first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of African American men were in the war, but this is the way it was organized. This group go first. Don't you? It's interesting. You go first, and we follow. So in other words, if you make it across, then we're going to come right behind you. But if you don't, we're going to go another way. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's like, it is what it is, guys. I mean, I laugh about it and I can see a visual, like, but that's the way it was. And it's a little better now. And the reason why it's a little better is because of individuals like you who don't see color. You see a person. That's how I was raised. I see an individual. I don't see color. I respect all. Why? Because you're a human being. That's first. Now, to the degree of the respect I give you, now that determines on the actions that because I would not dare respect someone who would see me as less than a human being. Like, are you serious? I don't even want to be in your presence. Like, oh, stop. No, but a lot of things has happened. But with the Harriet movie, so the Caucasian lady, when she got news that some of the slaves have left, she was like, oh my Lord, we're going to lose the farm. The farm is only worth $2,000. And no, hold on. Wait, no, I think she said the farm is worth $5,000. And the slaves that left, their value was like $2,000. So now they got a $5,000 farm, but $2,000 worth of their, what do they call it? Not property, but we were considered my ancestors were considered like an animal, and without them, they would lose the farm. So then she got wind that another group of African American people left, and she just passed out. And she told her son, "Get him, kill her," so on and so forth. You gotta see the movie if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? And all she could do is just lay in the bed. Oh my gosh. Oh my, what are we gonna do? Like, because they couldn't do the work themselves. If the slaves weren't there to work, they wouldn't be able to do anything, So she's in the bed, she passed out. And so then one of her in-house slaves, daughter, the in-house slave, one of the female, there was a certain term for in-house slaves. I can't even think of the term. But her daughter was now bringing food to the Caucasian woman. And when she brought the food in, this girl maybe 12 years old, and she coming in, giving the food. Ma'am, eat your food. She knocked the tray out of her hand. She's trying to kill me. She's trying to poison me, because now the word was getting out there. And other African American people heard the news, what was going on. And so, because another group left, this Caucasian lady, and it was her, and I think she had 2 sons or something. And so she would tell her son, get out there, go get them, bring them back, so they would chase them through the woods and so on and so forth. It's a very, very interesting story, an interesting movie. But like I tell people, we did not get our freedom without the help of others that did not look like us. There were some and a lot of Caucasian individuals who had compassion, who saw us as human beings, did not see us as cattle, didn't see us as property, and they had a heart to help. And they helped my ancestors, you know, and it helped pave the way for us today. But the only way it can get better is if you and I choose for us, everyone who don't look like you, to get along. It's beyond just black and white. I mean, because we have all kinds of races that is out there. But in the scheme of it all, we are not all equals. We're just not. And then even my own people, we have issues. We begin to segregate and have our own bias, and being biased towards one another. Okay, the brown, what was that? The brown paper bag mentality. Oh, if you're not the color of a brown paper bag, you're not the same quality black person. So now you got society clumping all African American people in one category. Then within all of those African American people, there is segregation. Oh, you're too high yellow. That meant the master must have raped your mother. So now you look white. So you're not black. You don't come over here. You stay over there. Then you have those who are more of a darker complexion saying that they're more genuine African American people my color or even lighter. Oh, the slave master raped your mother. And, it's just so many negative things within our own African American group. And it's like that even furthers let me know is a spirit of a person, not the race of a person. And it's not until we really understand what's going on and our purpose in the plan. As soon as we realize, hey, Tony L., how are you? As soon as we realize that we're all intertwined, I'm just saying, in one form of fashion or another, maybe we can get along better. I don't know. 80% never judged a guy's cover. That's right. The most scariest men I worked with turned out to be the biggest teddy bear. I know, right? Right? And I think, April, that I know that took a lot for you to take the time, because you had to take time, because it would have been very easy for you to see a big African American man, especially if they're real dark skinned and robust and strong, to be, but you took the time and the energy to get to know that man, not a black man, not a white man, that man, to realize he wasn't what a lot of people will look at him as, So I commend you on that, because for me, let me tell you, like Gwen said, they hide a lot of blacks in their homes. Yep. Tunnels. That was the Underground Railroad. That's right. Absolutely. 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 I give honor where honor is due. Period. That's just how it is. It's one of those things. And I'm thirsty. Hold on. Let me get this in here. I'm getting thirsty. What time is it? Oh my gosh. I got to get up by 6. But we as African American people, we have things that we need to fix ourselves, amongst ourselves. Things that we don't need outsiders coming in. It's just things that we have to work together. And will it happen? I don't know. But we do need to do better. One thing I want to actually start seeing is black men killing black men. Something else got to happen. I mean, go back to the old days, fight it out. At least you can, you live to see the next day. You might have a bloody eye, I mean, but you're going to still be around for your family. You're still going to be a black, a father. You know what I mean? You still, but we killing each other, and then you got the drugs and everything. Government has something to do with that too, because it's like this. Okay, you got a whole group of starving people, starving, and you bring and put one chicken bone, not two, one. You got a whole group of people hungry, starving. I mean, like their stomach is in the back, starving. And that chicken wing is not even big. It's a little chicken wing. That chicken wing looked like a turkey wing or turkey leg, whichever way it goes. Everybody running to get that one chicken wing. Why I say chicken wing? Well, back then chickens were easy to come. It was nothing to it, It was a good, it was easy to get chickens everywhere. Instead of somebody saying, okay, wait a minute, get some kind of control here. This is a trap. Someone or a group of people is watching us to see how we're going to react. Just to wait and see how we can react as animals and try to kill each other over one chicken wing. Someone needs to say, how long have we been here? But we're still here. We're still strong. We're still healthy. We're still able to do things. But if we all go after this one chicken wing so that we can eat that one chicken wing, that one person who have to get it first, how is that making sense? Like, it should have been like a group to say, we either going to divide this chicken wing so that everyone will get a little bit of something, or no one gets nothing. Period. And so now, instead of chicken wings being thrown out there, we got drugs. We got money. And it's like, for the higher ups, or those who have a problem with African American people as a people, you don't have to hang them no more. Man, hang them. What? Man, don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. Go in the inner city, the inner city. Those who are struggling, trying to survive. Put this drug out there. Put that drug out there. A lot of us, we were used the drugs. I never did, but I'm just saying, used the drugs to survive in this world, to deal with the craziness. Some people, they can't go a day without a glass of wine or a beer or a smoke here and there. They would not be able to cope with no added support. So let's do the drug thing here. Let's test it. Let's put it here. You get a report. Oh, the blacks doing this and that, and it's a killing on this corner because now they beefing against this, and that, and that. Not just on the black people. It was Italians, Jews. It was a lot way back in the New York Times when the drugs and all that kind of stuff came through. But in terms of getting control over eliminating the blacks or having the blacks, against each other, drugs have a lot of part to play with that, and it still is. You have beef from this person, that territory, so on and so forth. You crossed over on my side. You're not supposed to be here. You're trying to sell this and that, or someone trying to off this leader so that they can go over there and take over and just. So when there were hangings, someone was smart enough. I don't know if it should be smart enough, crafty, evil enough. I don't know. To say, you know what? We don't have to do it no more. They have laws. They have rights now. But I can't stand those whatchamacallums. Oh my gosh, I can't stand them. But we gotta get them. We gotta keep them separated. We gotta keep them down. We gotta keep them down. They can't work with us. They can't live in the same neighborhood. They can't drive the same car. They cannot think that they're equal because they're darker. They're darker than we are. We are superior. They're not. Period. They no. In back in slavery time, to look a white man, Caucasian man, or woman in the eye, what? Ma'am, sir. It's like you wasn't good enough to look a person in the eye. You know what I mean? And it's like nowadays we killing ourselves. And we're not just coming at the it's not the women mostly, it's the men. And if you get a strong black man out of a home, I mean mentally, physically strong, clear mind, black man out of a black home, that home will suffer. Because there's nothing like a strong black man raising a family. Nothing like it. It's something that is just in a black man that is not in any other race. It's just like a part of the DNA. Not putting other race of men down. I'm not saying that. But the people who are in control know the benefit of a strong black man being the head, the king of the throne in their home. It's something about that. So like the saying goes, if you get the head, the rest will follow. And in the home of African American people, the man, the father, the husband, he was superior. He was here. He was here. You know, he was the light. He was the beacon. He was the protector, the provider. He was everything that the family would look to the dad, the father, for everything, you know? And for some black men, it was stressful. They couldn't do it. Every black man can't handle stuff like that. It takes special black men to be a true leader, because some black men see women as being inferior than them. But a lot of strong black men who knows the history know that there were some black women fighting in wars when they could not, when they were all messed up, and because they did their part in fighting, and the women had to go and fight as well in long dresses with shotguns. And there were times when they had women right beside them that was not the same race fighting the same war, So it's one of those things that you have to see by morning, see by night. While you're on, come on, man. I did go check. Oh, you did check out the website. Looks great. Going to put some girls to work. I know that's right. That's right. Say, make that money. So it's like, if you do not see what's really going on, what's the saying? The crab in the barrel mentality. And I know it happens in Caucasian communities. I know this. I know of this. This is not just talk. I know there is a mentality of the barrel in the a crab in the barrel mentality, just like it's like that for African American people as well. Right. Exactly. You know how to handle that shotgun for sure. And I just think the only way things going to get better, there's going to have to be nucleus clusters of them, of multi-racial communities and groups. And it's like we will have to have a world within a world. Um, that's the only way I can see a change will come, is if every race who is okay with the other race be able to come together and don't see color but see a human being, be aware of the colors and the possible differences, but be connected knowing that these are human beings. And like I wanted to say, even as being an Uber driver, I'm African American, proud. But there are some African American neighborhoods I wouldn't want to go in. And if, why? Because there's no respect for me there. They could kill me just like they can kill the next. It's no, like, okay, you look like me and what? It's nothing to stop them from killing me or hurting me, robbing me, stealing from me. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, she looks like me. And yeah, I want what she wants. Well, I just don't like her. I feel like I want to hurt her. And that was a part of my mentality starting out. I did not know. And I did a video, one of my first videos, sharing my experience as being a new female African-American driver. I did not know what areas I would go, and I did not know how I would be received, how I would be treated. But let me tell you, I went in some rough areas. Soldiers all around. Soldiers, corner people, dangerous places. With my vehicle parked, see activities. Wouldn't dare call the police. Are you serious? When some of our police people are a part of it? Are you, what? Are you a fool? For real? No. I met some real decent passengers. And if I allow what I saw stop me from realizing in the midst of the chaos, there are some decent people in the middle of it, and they trying to survive through it all, I would never met them. Would have never met them. So I don't regret that. I really don't regret that. But that was, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, what? And some people, like the comments that I got when I did that video, even some of my people were like, I can't believe you said that on YouTube. I can't say, it was like so shocked, like, you, a Black woman, why would you say anything like that? You done took us back 100 years or whatever. And I'm speaking my truth. I'm speaking my experience. Sorry that what is going on now is a similarity to 100 years ago. Like, I didn't make it up. I wasn't there 100 years ago. I'm here now, and this is what I see, and this is what I know. There is, you ask any well, they say thugs or whatever. Well, the only reason why another Black person would not kill me is if they don't have that mentality, or if they won't hurt me. They don't have that mentality. It's not in them, or they know some people who may know me or surrounding people. They might know some things. And then okay, that's connection. Don't do that. Those will be the only two reasons. Because to another African American person, I don't mean nothing to them. I may have compassion for them, but it's like dog eat dog. It's like there's different sayings that are out there that will express what I'm saying. It's like, it's the only way, like I said, those two things, that's it. Those two things that will stop a person from killing another Black person. Either that's not in them to do it, or they know about some connections that is attached to that person and they don't want to go there. Other than that, if they feel like they can get away with it, they do it. They do it. And period. I'm not exempt. I'm not exempt. You know? And I know even in other Caucasian races, there's discrimination within that. I've been around. I know when I say what I say, it's because I know what I know. Some whites will see other whites who are on drugs or panhandlers. They call them white trash. I don't look at people that way. You know, I don't try to belittle people or degrade them, take them away from who they are, which are human beings that are going through some things. But there are some white people would look at them with such disgust. Like it's like who even came up with the word white trash? Was that Black people who did that? Or was it their own kind? It's I don't know. Me coming from my upbringing and being exposed to the world is a shock to me a lot of times. Now, my other brothers and sisters, no, it's no problem. I'm the only one that goes through this. Oh my, I can't, but what? Other part of my family, okay, they, know how to do what they do, whatever. They're survivors. But me is a, oh, and oh. And they know this. So they have me in a certain category, if you will. Some things I have to talk to my family about before I even do it, because they know what's out there. They know the real world. They know how to survive. They know the deal. They know about the system. They know the reality of it all. They know this. But I don't know these things. It's just when I come upon these things, it's like I'm shocked. But once I go through it a couple times, oh, okay. Oh, I know what that is. Oh, I see you. Oh, is this what they were saying? Oh, okay, I got it. But I don't let that person know that I know what type of person they are. And you have to learn that. Because I was one, just talk. I give details. You can't be like that. But what was it saying? You can't hold water. People used to tell me that I couldn't hold water. And I'm saying I can hold water. I can put it in a cup. Let me drink my water. That's just how naive I was. I was in nursing school. An older woman, we were talking about something, and she said, "You still wet behind the ears." I did, literally. My ears are not wet. What are you talking about? And then I was like, how would you know my ears are wet when you're not in my skin? You don't feel it. But it's not until years later, and I brought it up to my family, and they, they explained it to me, so now I know. So, you know what I mean? Whatever. It is what it is. I'm learning. And I know in my little world, the world is not like my little world. It's different. I have happy thoughts and angels flying around my head. I'm ha-ha and hee-hee. But in the real world, you can't be like that. It's considered soft. People will just see you and devour you. That's why I have a certain circle that I deal with, because I do know my type personality will be devoured in the street, in the real life. I mean, hardcore real life. I wouldn't make it through the day. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't, because I don't have the mentality. I don't have the insight. I don't have the wit. I don't have the skills. If it to survive out there in the streets where you can die like that, yet you live to see another day, that's not only the mercy of God, but you gotta some common sense gotta be above common. It got to be sharp. It got to be real good, because you have so many wolves out there, and they're watching and waiting for that moment. As soon as you put your guard down, boom, they got you. So there's a different world within a world within a world. It's a lot of worlds out there within a world. And I'm learning more and more, more and more. Even some people on here, hey there, go Donnie. Even some people on here, some of the people that comes through and they say things, I don't get it. But if I run it by my family, they'll let me know this is what they were saying. But I didn't get it. I didn't see it that way, because it's not in my mind to comprehend that type of foolishness. Yeah, it got to me so scary. Yeah, what April, what got to you that was so scary? Did I miss something? Let's see. No, I didn't. What did I miss, April? What you are you talking about when you decided not to see? Yeah, if yeah, it does. I don't. But if my brothers and sisters saw and heard it, boom, they on it right there. What? Yeah. I'm like, I'm like what I oh, okay. So oh, just living in the streets. Yeah. Yeah. What this is what I've learned. Those individuals who have gone through or had a rough life, and the mercy of God blessed them to make it through, and they still choose to enjoy life, still choose to make choices and to build and to do this and that, I gain strength from them, because sometimes I think, if I would have gone through what they had gone through, would I even survive? I don't know. I don't know. One of our members, she used to be homeless. It would not have a car and not have a home. I mean, no shelter. The streets, whatever element, whatever weather, that was her home. She was strung out on drugs. It was a lot of things, choices that she made she wished she never made. But God blessed her to survive. And sometimes we talk and I'm like, what would you do if you had to do this? How would you do this? How would you do that? Some things you don't want to share, because some things she had to do to survive and she's not happy about. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if I would have what it takes to live out in the streets. I don't know. I don't even know if I would survive. I really don't. I don't know. I ain't gonna challenge myself. I'm not gonna put that through myself, because that's like putting yourself in a trap and saying, "Hey, I'm over here." No, 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 no. But I will continue to live, continue to respect people, and continue to protect myself accordingly, and live. Period. Yeah, like the people made a home in the sewer. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh, it's my family. We are, and this is part of my upbringing. We would go feed the homeless. my dad would talk to a principal at a school, and they would open up the kitchen, and my mom and other people would come together to help cook so we could feed the homeless. And I just remember that as a child growing up. And I even did it when I was, a teen and an adult, and even still now. So I was talking to a couple homeless people. And I said, because I was concerned, I said, so how do you stay warm when it's cold outside? This is what they told me. They follow the rats. What? I wasn't like that because that would have been disrespectful. I said, okay, you follow the rats. I said, why would you follow the rats? She said, because they know how to stay warm in the winter. Ben is smart. Ben the rat, the movie Ben the Rat. I said, what? She said, yeah. So they go underground. And then I met a person who works for the city, and they go underground. It's a special cart, a car that they have that is to be used to go through the streets underground. And they check the piping and stability of the road and so on and so forth. And then I remember the lady who I talked to that this happened a couple of years ago, that I talked to her. And then I met the man, it was years later. And I began to put two and two together. Because at first I was like, I couldn't put it, in my head, like, huh? And then when I heard him say that, he said, oh yeah, we can go all different kinds of places, but it's a special car that they use that they get in and they can get around underground. And that's how a group of them would survive. They will go underground. And she said, you see where the steam is coming from? You know how if you're walking on the streets, you see the steam coming up? They will be under there staying warm. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine the skills of survival. And when it came to food, there are restaurants that are throwing away food. I've talked to a manager at Royal Farms, and she shared with me what they do with the chicken afterwards. Different areas. Yeah, it's like another world within a world, Gwen. And she said, we got to throw them out. We got to get rid of it. At the end of the shift or that day, they got to get rid of it. It's based upon the health law. Because I was talking to them, do connections so that I could, we can come together and we feed homeless and so on and so forth. But they couldn't do it. So that was that. But some of the homeless people, they will dumpsters. I think it's dumpster diving. Like, in other words, they would go into the trash and they would get food, and that's how they would survive. Then there is a video I watched, and there's a homeless group. They go to 5-star restaurants, and they go into their dumpster, and they find food that haven't even expired, like frozen stuff, haven't expired. And they go get it. And this is blacks and whites. It's not just blacks and it's not just whites. I mean, it's a mix. It's people, not a race, but people who are going through hard times, and they decide to come together so that they can survive, And people like that, man, they're amazing to me. I'm being honest. And when I went to New York, I was in Manhattan. We had to sing. We had escort there and into the building. The way, I don't know how bad it was or whatever, but we were instructed, you get off the bus and you go in and you get out, you go back into the bus, period. It was like this, and we had escort. Then a friend of mine, she and I were together, and we had chicken. We had KFC, the restaurant down there, a real fast food restaurant there. And we saw a homeless man digging in the trash can looking for food. Some of them restaurants put that stuff out in big trash bags. Yep, and they come get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so we had extra food, and we both raised a certain way, to help people, to look out for people, and so on and so forth. So we asked for permission to get off the bus. We asked the bus driver because we're not supposed to. It's like once you're on, and it was like one person, part of the connection that we had to deal with. They could go and get the food, whatever we want. So we had extra food. So we asked for permission. We got off the bus. We saw the man, and I'm saying, "Sir, excuse me, sir." He's just, and we're behind him, a couple steps behind him, and one of my best friends, like, "Sir, excuse me, sir." Don't just digging, just going. We were like, "We have some food." We have some food for you. We were happy to do it. We have some chicken. We have some KFC chicken. We have chicken breast. We have chicken wings. We have biscuits. It's like, "Hey, guy, you don't have to dig in the trash can today because we got food for you." Like fresh, hot food. Still digging. And then we went back to the bus and we looked at the bus driver. We were like, we trying to give him food and he's not listening. And then that's when the bus driver educated us. He said, people who are homeless, most of them, they don't want a handout. He said, but if you put it down on the ground, he'll take it. That's the first time I've ever heard anything. Me and my girlfriend were like, really? Oh, okay. We put it on the floor, on the ground. We walked away. We get on the bus and we're watching him. We're looking. And we look at each other. He's eating the food. Oh my gosh. Just like, we're like, oh my gosh, he's eating the food. He's eating. And then the bus driver, he looking in the mirror like, okay, what are we dealing with right here? Like, what's going on? We were so happy the man took our food, man. I was like, what? No, they don't have to feel bad about it. We want to. This is what we want to do. But he says some homeless people don't want a handout. If they got to dig in the trash for it, at least they're digging for it. It's not being given to them. And I'm saying to myself, even being homeless, people got pride. Isn't that something? I was like, he still had, he didn't allow, I'm homeless, I'm digging in a trash can, but I still have the choice and the power to eat and get my food where I want to get it. You know what I mean? That was, oh my gosh. I remember that as if it was yesterday. I could see her expression. I could feel her energy. And we were just like, oh my God. We were on the bus and it's like, he's eating the food. We were like, oh my gosh, he's eating the food. Look, he's eating the food. We were so happy. Man, I learned something that day. I did. I really learned something that day. And man, it's amazing. It's just amazing. And I don't look down on people. If anyone is not where I am, I see an opportunity to learn because I can be there tomorrow, today, next month. Just like with Uber. There's no guarantee you can make $300 every day. It's an up and down situation. You can get in an accident. You can no longer be able to do Uber ever again. Then what? You know what I mean? So what I've learned from a lot of people who had real hard times that's different from mine, I have a whole lot of respect for them. I admire them. I pray for them. And they're amazing people. They're survivors, really. I mean, they're survivors. Just like with the situation with Mandy, she's a survivor, you know, and her spirit, it's just, it's just amazing to me. Just like the Tita. Tita talks. She is an amazing, when I say amazing, like all capital letters, underline, bold, amazing woman. Amazing. And I enjoy watching her. I get so much strength from her personality. Certain things about her that I admire. It's amazing to me. Every morning a man goes through a dumpster outside my apartment. Really? Every morning? So he must be finding something in there for him, you know what I mean, to come on a regular. Wow. It's something. It's really something. Some people they have that pride. Yeah, I might be, digging, but I listen to the words. But I'm digging. That I am the captain of this ship here. I don't want it from you. I'll go get it. And there was another homeless man. His name was Moses. He got his name from the homeless community because of his personality, his leadership. And he said, I was in corporate. He said, I was making 6 figures. I had a beautiful home in the suburbs, cars, living nice. I said, so what happened? He got strung out on drugs, lost everything. He said, but I'm trying to get back in the system. And that was the first time I heard that type term. And I didn't understand, but I was willing to listen. And I was able to understand. And he explained, I guess he saw it in my face. I wasn't getting it. So he said, trying to get my Social Security card. And I'm thinking, I know when I turned 18, my mom gave me my Social Security card and said, now it's your responsibility to take care of this. And don't lose it. If you lose it, you have to go get another one. And this is a grown man saying, I'm trying to get my Social Security card. I'm trying to get back in the system, but I need an address. Get out of the homeless shelter and straight to the dumpster early morning. Yeah. I even heard a couple homeless people, they said they'll take their chances out on the streets versus inside of a shelter. Because they said in the shelter, they have no way to really defend themselves. One, they got to lay on their back. For those who are aware of the craziness, they lay on their back so they can see what's coming. They never slept. Like, you getting out bed and like, turning, leg out the bed, arm out the bed. We just out there, sleep. They couldn't do that. And then a couple of them, this was blacks and whites, they said they take their chances out on the streets. Even couples, male and females as couples, And then there are some shelters that don't take children because they know the type of individual who are there, and they were molested children. It's so much. It's just so much. And they said you're dying, be in a corner somewhere. They don't care. They'll call the ambulance sooner or later. But I mean, other than that, you look like you're asleep. We don't see no blood. Oh, we thought he was asleep. But in our society, it's just another black man who's dead. Another one we don't have to feed or take care of. Like, whatever, Even if it's some white people, it's just, they had an awful life anyway. It wasn't worth living. They should be dead. Everybody had their own little way of seeing things. But I'm glad I'm not like that. I'm glad I don't have a hard heart against people. That I have a soft heart. But I've learned in learning, with a soft heart, you have to guard it. Why? Because you have people out here who see you as a soft cotton ball, as someone that they can get over on, someone that they can trick and finagle and, get money out of and get sympathy and all this and that. And you have to be aware of it. I don't have to change my personality, but I have to be aware of the possibilities out there. And then being on social media, there are even more wolves out there in sheep clothing. you know? So you got to be aware. So I don't let it change me, but I am aware of it. Aware of it. And that's important. That's very important. And so I got to get off of here, guys, because I got to get up and go to work in the morning. No, I don't have to deal with the traffic, the weather, but still, I have to be alert. I have to be ready. So we all going to say together, love yourself, know yourself, be yourself, change yourself to improve yourself. I'm on that journey. I've been on that journey for a while, but I'm more conscious of the importance of those things. Loving yourself, being yourself, changing yourself to improve yourself. And so I just pass it on. Hey, Jeremy, you still around? Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, everybody, take care. I love you guys and Elmo you, and I'll see you again. All right, now, take care. All right, now, Jeremy, Gwen, April, go Donnie. Let's see here. Tony L, Queen, Aaron. Okay, Josh, Yule, and the other travel. He has another channel, but Josh. Okay, Van. Dr. Jeremy. I'm just going up in the feed here. Top speed reviews. Trying to scare me, old booger. Let's think I got them all. Yeah. Oh, the dual beacon. Yes. Got it. Uberman Tampa, Quaker Oats, L. Inland was here too. Okay, yeah, Josh loves to travel. 78. Okay, got it. Oh wow, what's that? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a little fancy there. That's nice. My mouth is still dry. I need to drink some more water. Hold on. Paula, absolutely. Okay, premium technology vision. And hold on, I missed somebody. Hold on, I had 2 super chats from app Olympian. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Won't go any further. Well, I don't see the ones who gave super chat when I go through it. I don't know, but I'm trying to get everybody just to acknowledge you in the chat, and I appreciate every last one of you guys for stopping by, and then those who hung in there and all that kind of good stuff. But all right now. All right, take care, everybody. Good night. Okay, where's that button right there?